Hello, hello. Welcome back to another live stream. Or a VOD if you're watching this is a VOD. Today we are going to be doing what we always do. We're going to look really hard at my loads and... Wow, that came out wrong. Don't look really hard at my loads. We're going to look really hard at my save files and wonder why I have two with the same exact name. And then we're going to very gingerly click to open this one. We're halfway through last night's VOD. Oh my god. Good lord. What did you eat? Last night's VOD, you basically just missed... We got 15 auto petters last night. So that's what you missed, and that's what we're going to be doing once again today. My goal is to open as many gold mystery boxes as I can. I'm just going to bring all of these over there. And yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing. Today is a golden mystery box opening stream. We have now 29 more auto petters to get after the changes that you're now aware of. How you doing, Nadios? Welcome back. Pleasure to see you again. All right, well, guys, we're going to get right back into it. So let's just start opening boxes and hope we get what we want out of them. Now, tonight is pizza party night. I have to actually change the stream information really quickly, guys, because I didn't change it over on Twitch. Pizza party night one-time event. Oh, wait. Crap. We can't really do anything. We brought pizza, right? And done. Alright, I just had to change the stream title over on Twitch, guys. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. You know, you and me would really get along because I absolutely agree with you. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. 100% have to agree with that. I'm not a sweets on pizza kind of guy. Not a sweetsa kind of guy. Tonight's pizza party is canon. To those of you who are watching right now live, I'll just explain the pizza party shtick to you guys. So over on Twitch, I have been assigning employee positions to some of the viewers. Anything can go on pizza? No, Mr. Shift, you're wrong. You're right about a lot of stuff, sweetheart, but you're not right about that. So the employees over on Twitch who are watching, you're right about like 99% of stuff, but I don't know about anything can go on pizza, babe. I mean, like, anything can go on pizza literally, but not, like, sensibly. Right? You're right that anything can go on pizza, but I don't believe pineapple on pizza is a sensible choice as a topping. That's all I'll say on that. So yeah, the employees want to have a pizza party because the board of directors, mostly made up of our employees, our Twitch viewers, decided to vote for a anchovies do not go on pizza. What do you mean? What do you mean? Anchovies definitely go on pizza. Anchovies are a baller topping on pizza. Sardines, anchovies, anything salty from a can definitely is a good pizza topping. I genuinely, when I was visiting my parents recently, my dad and I got a pizza and we put anchovies on that. And that sumbitch was good. That was a really good pizza. Them anchovies were blowing up like salty explosions in my mouth. Whoa, wait a minute. Can I take back the last 20 words I said? We're just clip farming early on. Fruit over stinky fish? Wrong. Stinky fish over fruit, my opinion. fish do not belong on pizza? Well, I guess it depends on, like, have you ever had salmon on a pizza, Ketchup? I'm talking about, like, a nice grilled salmon pizza. Don't knock it till you try it. Anchovies are great because they're just nice and salty, right? They just go so well with the right kind of sauce. If you put a little sugar in the sauce and you're rolling with a mozzarella cheese. You've tried you've tried other fish in general? Or you're saying you've tried fish on pizza and didn't like it? I will try salmon if you insist. I'm just saying, you know, I've never had salmon on pizza, but I'm thinking, okay, I've definitely had anchovies. I liked anchovies on pizza. Now, if I were to sear a salmon properly, the way I normally would, and then chunk it up with the skin on into chunks and put it on pizza, I can't imagine it'd be bad, right? The only trouble is you don't want to overcook the salmon. So, like, what do? Well, you can't put salmon in a pizza oven at 500 degrees. So maybe what you do is you cook the salmon on the side, and this is what they do with the anchovies. They just have them on the side, and then when the pizza's done cooking, they put them on there, right? Because you don't want 500 degree cooked fish. That's awful. I totally agree. I think salmon would be pretty good as a pizza topping. What are some other pizza toppings that are borderline illegal but acceptable? Ethan, I just switched over from YouTube. I don't know why, but the sound keeps cutting out for like a nanosecond only on YouTube. I've experienced some trouble with YouTube in the last few days. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I want people watching on Twitch anyways. I'm happy to provide the stream to people on YouTube, but I like to get people over on Twitch anyways. I think Twitch is the better platform for a lot of viewers in terms of experience. When you say a nanosecond, do you mean like it's skipping, or do you mean I'm just lagging? Lags? Oh, that's fine then. I mean, if it lags, then that's just that's just connection issue. New auto petter goal, did you check the math? Yeah, so Ketchup, you missed it last stream in case you weren't here. I outlined our new trajectory based on switching to the beach farm. So originally we were using the standard farm. We had mapped out a 160 coop layout that was going to work. But then, unfortunately, I was looking at some layouts with Mrs. Shift, and I determined that, Thank you very much for the cheer, Ethan. Appreciate that. Benton, welcome very much. Welcome very much. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Welcome very much. Welcome very much. Welcome very much to the stream. I'm welcoming you very much. So yeah, we're switching to the beach layout because it has significantly more space, and that space translates to 204 auto petters. Well, 204 coops that need 204 auto petters. So what we're gonna do is, I don't know if we'll get exactly 204. It's definitely going to be at least 204. So I'm getting every last auto petter. So then we're officially done with golden mystery boxes. Glad to very much your acquaintance. Very much. I will not be reimbursing anybody for their pizza slices tonight. By the way, we don't have it in the budget. But I was happy to agree to a pizza party, as long as all the employees paid for their own pizzas. Also, it's looking like you will get to use some of that moss. How do you mean? I hope I don't have to use the moss. What do you mean?
Ethan _ 133 just gifted 1 sub.
Ah, thank you very much, Ethan. Thanks for gifting that sub to Anonymous Sloth. appreciates that.
I
Very
am
pog.
the Mac Daddy of Heimlich County. I play it straight up, yo.
I am the Mac Daddy of Heimlich County. Turn my AC up. How you doing, Mantis? Just explaining to some people who missed last stream that we're doing the beach layout. Golden Animal Crackers. Ketchup, we found a faster way to get the Golden Animal Crackers. I don't know if you were here for the last time. The Golden Animal Crackers, we are dropping roughly 15 to 20 per day, just using the Orphan Dove strategy that we were using to get gold mystery boxes. So it's far and away the best low-effort strategy, most consistent. And that's what we're going to be doing to get the rest of them. It shouldn't be nearly as grindy as opening up all these boxes has been. Yeah, I know, it's insane. 15 to 20 a day is just absolutely insane. So I'll be making a short about it as well when this is all said and done. Who approved a pizza party? Did this get run by the board?
Long day.
This is coming out of Chair's salary.
You can't bring that horse into our bed.
Lois, I cannot believe you would ban the horse from our bed. He is a graceful, majestic creature who is a part of this family and only wants your love and respect. The horse may have pooped in the bed.
The horse may have pooped in the bed. Yeah, it can come out of my salary. It's fine. I don't get paid at all anyways. So I only get paid for ad revenue. So it's cool. The cost of the pizza party can come out of my salary, and that's exactly why I told everybody that their pizza will not be reimbursed by corporate. If you wish to participate in the pizza party, you're welcome to bring your pizza to the stream. Watching Clone Wars, that's fine, that's fine. We'll be live until 10 p.m. If you have time to join us later. Want to see how many auto petters we got. Benton, thanks for watching us for 25 consecutive streams. You haven't missed a one. This is our 25th stream. It's not a stream until the chores poops in the bed. Real. Love getting that sound effect. Oh, we got one auto petter already. That's great. Well, seeing as we got a few people in here now, I guess we can predict 5 auto petters by box 1000. I'll drop a prediction for you guys to gabble on. Do a little bit of gabbling. A little bit of healthy gabbling. I did bring pizza, guys, so I got my pizza here. It's currently bagged because I made it earlier for dinner, and I don't want Pablo. He's still at large, and I don't want Pablo to get any bites of my pizza before I eat it, so I've got it here. It's still a little warm. We'll eat that shortly whenever I feel like it. Protecting it from the fruit fly named Pablo who lives in my bedroom. Lives in my office, really. It's not my bedroom. It's one of the bedrooms in my house, but it's not my bedroom. I guess it's my bedroom if it's my house. Anyway, Pablo lives here. Doesn't pay rent. Cheap bastard. Not letting him have any of my pizza till he pays my rent. I don't expect him to pay rent because he is in fact a fruit fly. And I don't believe fruit flies make money. Let's go believers and sometimes Mantis. Bagged pizza, it's like how Canadians have bagged milk. I know, I was literally saying to Mrs. Shift I have to do this, but I know this is just going to become a stream meme now. Fruit flies have lifespans of hours. You are talking to Pablo the 7th. Is that true? Wait, that's what the government wants you to think? Fruit flies are robots? I'm lost. Yeah, they have bagged milk, Ketchup. You never heard of bagged milk there? Oh, it's not disgusting. It's where the milk comes from. I mean, all milk comes from a bag. Did you not know that? Nobody wants to take the doubter position, by the way, guys. All of you guys are believers. Nobody wants to bet against... There's a lot of whoever wants to throw 10 points at no as an opportunity to win 2.1k, this is a 50%. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I would take that. I'd take that bet all day. You drink your mom's bag milk. That's exactly it. That's where all milk comes from, a bag, man, one way or another. Not all Canada, by the way. So you get your milk in a carton, Mantis, like normal people? Went from bagged pizza to breast milk pretty damn quick. What can I say? We've got some we got some breast-minded people around here. It's bagged here. We get our moo juice in a jug. Used to be the moo juice came in glass, but then they snipped on that, and now we got moo juice coming into cartons, the cardboard cartons lined with plastic. Tell you what, one way or another, I'm getting that liquid in me. I'll suckle it right from the source if I have to. Just don't put me on a stair, please. So anyway, fruit flies only live for 7 hours, huh? So you're telling me that, you know, because I did set up a zap trap in my office to try and catch Pablo. I don't know if we got Pablo. All I know is I haven't seen him all day, and I've been in the office all day, so I'm pretty sure that I got Pablo. He could be anywhere, lurking around every corner, waiting to buzz around my face and piss me off. 24 to 48 hours, incredible. How long don't they reproduce asexually? You know, my problem really is my house has a little bit of a gnat problem, and we definitely poured all the necessary things down all the drains, and it's mitigated it a bit because I know gnats come from drains sometimes in some warmer climates. And aside from that, we've also gotten to the habit of like taking the garbage out every night, no matter how full the bag is. It fucking sucks because it costs extra money, but at least they're not like propagating in my garbage every night now. When they pupate into an adult form, most do not form with a functioning mouth. Is that... Well, that's not good. So you're telling me they can't even fucking do anything. They just exist for the sake of existing to annoy me. Also, you have milked a cow before. It was a strange sensation. I've never milked a cow, but I do know many people who have milked cows. And some say that it's really hard to figure out at first, but then once you get the hang of it, it's like super easy. I just worry about the cow, like, you know, kicking me in the head if I hurt her. They pack a punch, them cow legs. You have a 16-ounce mug beside you right now. Are you 6'9" and also waiting to become a football player for the NFL? How do you drink 16 ounces of milk in one sitting without having explosive diarrhea? Well, you sit to the side of the cow so cow legs don't move like that, but I had the same concern. If you mean they don't Chuck Norris roundhouse kick you? I was under the impression that cows had extensive martial arts knowledge, but here I am standing corrected. Fruit flies eat and eat and eat, level up and say, oh shit, then die. It's the most beautiful existence ever. That sounds pretty fun. Honestly. I watched a My 600 Pound Life summary on YouTube about a guy who basically lived just like that. Although I don't know if he was enjoying himself by the end of it. 1,000-pounder. You drink about 32 ounces of milk a day. Is that not a fucking whole gallon of milk? Oh, you run cross-country. That's how you're able to. No, a whole gallon would be 64. A gallon is 128. I'll thank you very much. All right. No, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Thank you for correcting me, guys. My conversions aren't always perfect. Liquid definitely trips me up sometimes. I'm not great at liquid conversions. Unless it's me converting water into pee, amongst other things. I'm very good at that.
I gotta say, nobody can go toe-to-toe with me in the pissing ring. I'm a martial arts pisser.
Anonymous gifted Laden Ketchup 387 a subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Laden Ketchup 387.
Well, that's very nice of you, anonymous gifter. Thank you very much for gifting that sub to Laden Ketchup. Laden has been here very regularly, and it's good to see the sub badge next to his name. So running cross country, yeah. Okay, no. I can drink a quarter gallon of milk a day. All right, now I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't know why I was thinking 16 ounces. That's like half a gallon. Okay, that makes me feel better. 387.
Anonymous gifted Mantis Fox a subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Mantis Fox.
How very nice. That anonymous user keeping all of our viewers chatting and subbed. Really appreciate that. Mantis is too cheap to actually sub, so it's nice that somebody's kind enough to give her a
_133
sub.
says, one time I was at the urinal and the guy next to me said you can't have rain without thunder. He then pooped himself.
Oh man, I've heard that joke before, so it doesn't like hit me with the shock factor. But yeah. Also, what's political about drinking raw milk? Can we like shut the fuck up? Oh my god, you drink raw milk. Who gives a shit? It's not political. You have a preferred method of ingesting milk. God forbid you have it a way that the government doesn't want you to have it. Congratulations. No, honestly, that's perfectly fine. Raw milk is probably, depending on if you know where the source is and you're getting it yourself, better. Lots of people get mad. That's because they, you know... He said, lots of people get mad. How are you gonna get mad about that? Oh no, the bacteria! That's like if you're like milking the cow with shitty hands on a shitty udder. You wipe the udder off a little bit. You make sure you're using clean gloves or clean hands. And a clean bucket. A clean capture device. Many people use machines for this, by the way. Sterilized machines. And then you get the raw milk. Anyway, I'm not gonna die on that hill. Mantis said something about you bitch, I pay for Turbo. Yeah, well, you could also pay for a subscription to shiftesque. All good, you're good on the caps, don't worry. Actually, don't know what you said. Would you even say in all caps? Raw milk only designates someone to use it? I have no idea what that even means. Hello, medical professional here. Do not drink raw milk. I usually agree with Shift, but this is not good. Don't listen to him on this. Thank you. I go back to lurk now. Goodbye. All right, listen. All right, Danny is a medical professional, so I am willing to cede that hill to him. Again, not a hill I'm willing to die on. I know some people who have raw milk. I don't know them in real life. They're internet people. All I know is they have raw milk. Raw milk doesn't kill them. There you go. Probably shouldn't have raw milk. Of course, if you've got your own cow and you've got your own goat and you are milking them, I'm not going to tell you to put that through the pasteurization process. You probably don't have the machines to do that. Do I have raw milk? No. Mostly because I buy my milk at the grocery store, and I don't want to pay extra for it. I also haven't been having much milk lately. Mostly because I just have kind of steered away from having, like, cereal, and that was pretty much the only thing I ever had it in. I also have all my coffee black. If you drink raw milk and your digestive tract doesn't know what to do with it, you will not need the fart sound effects. Black like my soul. That's the way that I have it. That's how I have my coffee. So we only go through probably a half gallon of milk, if that, every week in my household. Of course, we don't have a baby yet. I just threw away magic rock candy. Yeah, whatever. I'll get over it. Black like this, get out of here. You were just saying some really sensible stuff, flexing the medical professionalism, and now you're over here talking about your penis. You can't have both. We exist in a world where you can't have both. You should get that checked out. Woo. Every time Danny refers to medical terminology, I'm just going to say, "Hi, Dr. Nick." All right, who's got pizza? Who's got pizza? I got pizza. Oh, third auto petter pog. I got pizza right here, baby. Congratulations, everybody. 25 streams, 25 stream pizza party. We're calling it a streetsa party. Streamsa party? Ah, whatever. Yeah, we're having pizza party. Hang on, guys. It's pizza party time. We gotta celebrate. Let's make it a rave up in here.
Holy moon. Did you just 14 see that boom? We just did that. We just 14 did that. Somebody donate $20 so I can feed my kids. Oh my god.
Frickin' love pizza parties.
M00ND0G702 says, I got a pizza. A pizza D's knots for your chin.
Wild behavior. Straight to the brig. Straight to the gulag. Forced labor. Making Fred say stuff like that. Wild. It is pizza time, Tanya. Welcome to the stream. What is that? What'd you give me? Is that 10,000 bits? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Are you insane? The good kind of insane. Holy shit, thank you very much for that. Wow. Wow, thank you for that. Wow. I'll make sure to keep bringing the celebration overlay that seemed to spur that. That was awesome. Thank you. Danny is a medical professional. He can't afford that. And I very much so appreciate that. Pog rolls in chat. Wow, everybody just sending them. Oh, yeah, let them roll. Let them roll. I got another piece of pizza here. I got another bag pizza piece here. You know what? Need this one, too. What do you mean better pizza? You were just talking about how good Red Baron is. This is Red Baron. Oh, wow. Thank you for the... Yes, thank you for the 1 bit. Every bit matters. Thanks for the penny. Much appreciated. Oh, we got a 4th auto petter, too. Pog. Pog! Pogging out in here, guys. What's going on here? What pizza party? Can someone explain to King the Cat what the pizza party is? I'm too busy eating pizza. What you got, Benton? You got the good stuff? Ooh, New York style meat lovers. That's a thin, crispy crust. Oh, I'm gonna absolutely Fukushima on Chair's face very shortly after this. All right, King the Cat. 1 second. It's not polite for me to speak with my mouth full. I'm doing it like this entire last 5 minutes. No, King the Cat, we're doing pizza party. Everybody has pizza. Nice fart, good one. I won't reimburse you, but if you have pizza, I invite you personally, King the Cat, to join us for a slice of pizza. We're all sitting together and eating pizza while I open golden mystery boxes. Join us and be part of the eccentricism. Eccentricism? Oh, whatever. Thank you very much for the 3 biddies, Ethan. Keep sending them. I don't mind. I'll shake my cup. Ooh, 20 more. Tenya, you have a confession to make? You don't have any pizza? It's okay, I'm actually not really mad. Oh, I got a hiccup. Ate my pizza too fast. Shame! Shun the non-believer! Shun! I would definitely share the pizza if you were here. I apologize. I did mention that it's a BYOP, and that P is not what you think it is. It's pizza. BYOP, not penis. Bring your own pizza to the party, right? You will not be reimbursed for the pizza. Do you want the finished PowerPoint? Yeah, we can do the finished PowerPoint. Oh, excuse me. Oh, geez. That was gross. That was really fucking gross. I'm so sorry about that. I just faced like 2 pieces of pizza after having 3 downstairs right before stream. But I also didn't want to like not have pizza to eat on stream with you guys, so. All right. Welcome to the chat, Bearded Odin. How are you doing? I saw you there mention something, but I got too busy talking about pizza. I have it on good authority that Stardew is played here. You better know Stardew's played here. This is what we do. What we do is we open mystery boxes. We've been doing this for weeks. Feels like a scam. You have to bring your own pizza and donate and pay for your own sub. You know, it's not necessarily a scam. It's what I like to call a entrepreneurial business endeavor that enriches me at the expense of well, not necessarily solely you, but others. Let's say. And I'm very grateful for all you contribute to the company. They are a mystery after all. Well, the goal really is to unlock as many auto petters as I need for building the the most ridiculous farm possible in the game. The one that makes the most money per day. Literally, like, unchallenged, impossible to defeat. The whole goal is to put as much effort into making the biggest empire of deluxe coops with golden chickens in it as possible. So we've been going for auto petters since this save does not have Joja completion. It was community center. So we can't buy the auto petters, so we've just been doing this for hours and hours and hours.
Ethan_133 is now following.
Was that a glitch? Well, thanks for following, Ethan. I thought you were already followed, but thanks for following again, I guess. Appreciate that. Guys, we're at 96 followers. We only got 4 to go for 100. Love it. How could I be subbed but not following? That's my question. Wait till you see the orphan ghost murder. It's a shame you won't see it tonight because we're going to just be opening boxes all night. But we got 25 auto petters to go, so it's going to take at least a few hours to get those. But yeah, the method for getting the 40,000 boxes that I've procured is pretty heinous. Not many people know about it. Pretty wild. It just showed you the button was unpressed, so you pressed it like the good employee slave I am. And I don't like that word. You're a valued member of the team, right? I don't know why I just became a Southern corporate. Listen, you're a valued member of the team. You're an employee. We just had a pizza party. That's great for company morale. You're not a slave. You may be underpaid, underappreciated, and certainly undervalued, but thanks for being here. Wait, you're on standard farm? Are you just going to change it to the beach farm? Yes, we already did that. We did it last stream. So we are actively on the beach farm, and yeah. The children yearn for the freedom of the sky. Only my iridium needle can provide it. Wait, you guys are getting paid? You DM the presentation? I don't want to derail things too much, but, you know, we've got some viewership here. Let's do a presentation. Hang on, guys. Let's see here. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We're so One Last Brain Cell has done us the kindness of creating a presentation that introduces all of our viewers and their positions and roles here at The Chair Doesn't Want Pizza, It Wants a Raise is a really, really good random quote to pull. All the valuable employees, viewers that we have here at shiftesque Industries. So I'm going to go ahead and just...
No, God! No,
What?
God, please, no! No!
You guys are saying you don't want me to do a presentation?
No!
Okay. Well, that's too bad because we're doing a presentation. Alrighty, here we go. Hang on. Let's see here. How do I open this in Adobe? What, I don't have Adobe? Hang on. It is in Google Docs? Oh, good, it's in Google Docs. Hang on. Oh, perfect, perfect! Hang on. Are you okay with that bubble there? Hang on. Let's see here. File. Guys, I have no idea how to do this. Hang on. Slideshow. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. All right, here's how we do this. All right. This is like the substitute teacher not knowing how anything works. OBS crashing in 3, 2, 1. I know, just wait for it. It's gonna happen. OBS will crash because of this. All right, let's just do it like this, all right? All right, welcome to the shiftesque Corporation. Here we will be doing a presentation that outlines all the need-to-know information about our corporation, our story, and your rights as a worker here at the shiftesque Corporation. Press slideshow? I press slideshow, but see, the problem is it full screens me. And if it full screens me, you're not going to be able to see it. So this is how I have to do it, unfortunately. So yeah, anyway, leave it to your CEO to be incompetent, right? And not earn his salary in any way, shape, or form. Okay, all right. Our CEO Shift runs the shiftesque. That's me. I'm me. I run everything. Hi, I run it. You might see all of my. I'm a valuable piece of the company. That's why all the gold's stacked up next to me. Nepo baby, for real. Stop it right now. I won't be heckled. I'll have none of this heckling. Hang on, let me keep you guys over here. Because I got no idea what's fucking going on, and I gotta make sure nobody says anything that's moddable. Mod actionable. Mods, be on the lookout, because I'm not paying attention. Alright, yeah, so I run the place, and I also like seltzer, so they put a LaCroix there. Our lead mod is Mrs. Shift, also my wife. Her main responsibilities include welcoming people and being a wonderful hostess. She's a real sweetheart, and as you can see, she's just so beautiful. I mean, when that mustache touches my mustache, God, the world just feels so warm and fuzzy. Fireworks, I'm telling you. What a sweetheart. All right. And this is also Mrs. Shiftesque. In a much flattering image that I assume... Okay, you gave options. Okay, good. I'm sure she prefers this one, but I gotta be real with you guys. That mustache is like nothing else. What a nice mustache. Anyways, our secondary mod is Danny, who is faceless. He is, in fact, invisible. His superpower is invisibility. And he manages to be the best lurker, but also the best supporter of the channel. His main responsibilities include the same thing, basically, keeping the vibes running. And he runs this thing like the army because he was, in fact, in the army. Next, we've got Venton here. Benton is our tertiary moderator, number 3, tertiary. In case you didn't know what the word tertiary meant, like me 2 seconds ago, I just context clued it. Yep, I just learned the word tertiary. Benton is very helpful. He mostly is just really good morale support. He's one of the first people who supported the page. He was here subbing before our first stream. So we really love Benton around here, and he's a great guy. Perfect one-liners, and he also is a mod. So in case you deserve a whooping, he'll give you one and time you out. Who's next? We got Mantis Fox. Mantis Fox, God, she manages my ego well. She knows a thing or two about making me feel a little smaller in life, and sometimes I need that because I can be a little grandiose in the things that I do say and feel. So Mantis is our Chinformation Technology Administrator. We put a CH in front of it to align with all of the golden chickens whom we've named, all of whom have a CH in front of their name. So she manages the Chinformation Technology. I don't know what that means, mostly because I'm the CEO and I just get paid around here. I don't really know what's going on, so we'll move on from her. Next, we got Raven or Astrid, who we don't usually see because she lives in Europe and is unfortunately not present all the time. So, she's our law person. She specializes in bird law because she's a raven, which is not very useful for what we need, but damn it, she's the best we got, and she's here, so doing her thing. Excuse me. So she mostly is just legal counsel whenever she's here, which is not often, which is great because anybody who has a legal dispute to talk about we turn them away anyways. Who's next? Bird lawyer is best lawyer. Agreed. Bird law, the best law. Our legal advisor is Orb Was Taken, who might not be here right now, who might be asleep because it is midnight for him as well. He's usually here. Their main responsibilities include leading the negotiations for the shiftesque Worker United Front. I really don't like Orb personally. He's trying to unionize, and I hate unions. So, boo! Boo Orb! Boo! Anyway, Orb is like the Toby of my life if I were Michael Scott. Anyway, oh yes, this one, he needs no introduction. He's our correspondent evil wizard. He shows up, he casts the caps lock spell, says ridiculous things, calls me a piece of shit. He's a colorful character, and we love him. He writes a lot of poetry. He's a great guy at the company holiday parties. He just probably shouldn't be given any drinks, as the slides say. Here we have One Last Brain Cell, the creator. Let's give a hand to One Last Brain Cell. Come on, yeah, everybody, yeah. She made this wonderful presentation, worked very hard on it, clearly, and it's beautiful. I haven't looked at it. I didn't even look at it before I started the presentation. I'm mostly just kind of winging it, which is what CEOs do. Oh man. So yeah, she's the onboarding and trading admin. She mostly just takes care of onboarding and training, whatever that means. Again, another position I don't really know about because I'm the executive around here. But we love her, we appreciate her, and she's got a way with words, and sometimes she references obscure literature, which is something I don't know about because I'm not the best reader. I got this job because I knew somebody. So anyway, I need to know information about our corporation. So this is the big stuff. All the introductions aside, you got to know these guys, right? So if you're new here, these are our inside jokes, all right?
M00ND0G702
Hang on, Fred's
says,
got something to say.
What about Fred? Am I nothing to you, group of slack-jawed group of degenerates?
That is incredibly offensive, Fred. Listen, this is why you're not in the fucking presentation, all right? You're not doing the thing, all right? You're Somebody talk to Fred on the side. All right, Braincell, can you talk to Fred? He needs a little HR discussion, especially about interrupting important presentations. Okay, anyway, so back to what I was saying. There's a lot of different emotes used during streams, but Chorse is our biggest, most inside joke. Chorse was spawned out of a brain thought and afterthought. We were naming chickens, and we said, what if we name one Chorse? And then an emote was made, and then all these emotes were made. And then we even made Horkin. Nurse Chorse was made by Lulu Daki. Golden Chorse made by Mrs. Shift. Cop Chorse, Chorse Cop, technically, was made by Venton. All of whom free labor. I didn't need to pay for any of this. I love when the emotes pool is just expanded without me having to pay for it. Really love that. As a CEO, I do like not having to pay for stuff. Aside from that, oh, we ran out of music. Hang on, I don't want something to come up. Oh no, oh, we got more music. No, wait, never mind. Wait, hang on. All right, yeah, we'll keep the music running. We gotta have good music for this. All right, here's our story. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Who's ready for this story? This is almost done. We're almost done. We'll go back to Golden Mystery Boxes. Shiftesque Industries was established on September 13th, 2020. Is that a 5? I disapprove of this font. Whatever year that was. First video entitled... Oh, no, that is 2025. Wow, that's a weird way to write a 5. I should have looked at this presentation before presenting it. My job being taken by chores is crazy. Oh, don't read the next slide? Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't make the font. No, I blame you. Picked the wrong font. I'm kidding. This is not true. And your rights as a worker. This is the most important part for all of you still watching. The stream chat decided in a 6-5 vote to unionize the Shiftesque Corporation. Your rights include 1 pizza party. We are having it right now. That's it. This is the 1 pizza party. Your rights are officially over after this. And that's it. So, yeah, get back to work. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can contact our remote legal team every other leap day from 3:37 a.m. to 4:02 a.m. using the randomized Omegle chat with interest word union help. You should be able to reach them pretty consistently that way. And if you need to reach them any other way, I recommend building a bridge and getting over it. All right. Welcome to Shiftesque Industries, where we take everything incredibly seriously, put profits first, people last, and build a community out of suffering. Thanks very much to all of you for being here, and for everybody who was a part of the slides. Thank One Last Brain Cell for putting you in there. I thank you personally for being here, and I think that was pretty fun, so thanks for that. Love you guys. Hang on, I got it.
Love you guys. You're so sweet. There's such a sweet thing going on here.
You have to edit a lot of things, so what's adding more? If you make another presentation of that caliber, I'll certainly be happy to present it again. Tenya can be our chief marketing. Yeah, actually, I think we already made someone in marketing. But Tenya has done all of the character model art and is working on a banner currently for the page, so don't do whatever that was.
What, you mean, yeah, you make my binocular heart eyes at you? It's a heart, see?
Anyway, enough embarrassing myself. A practice and passion practice project. Say that 10 times fast. I'm the terrible joke coordinator, but I didn't get a mention. My work is supposed to be unseen, so I am flattered. Oh, well, that's great. Also, that was pretty meta, that joke. It was a joke within a joke. Cyclops looking ass. How does this... Nah, whatever. I was gonna make a joke about how a Cyclops looks at his own ass. Oh man, that was great, guys. With the hand heart, I'm aware. I'm fully aware. I know it looks like a Cyclops, all right? Hey.
Always taking underscore just resubscribed for 2 months. Leroy E. Jenkins.
Leroy E. Jenkins. Orb, you missed the presentation. You missed your slide. We were wondering where you were. I knew you were on the way. How does a Cyclops look at his own ass? Well, that's my question. With one eye? I mean, I guess that's how he looks at everything, but I don't know why in somewhere in my brain I felt like that made sense, and now that I'm thinking about it, I have to consider the fact that I was just wrong. The Cyclops totally could just look at his own ass. Thank you for the sub, Orb. Really appreciates that. Just got back from work? Well, it's time to sit back, unwind, and watch us open golden mystery boxes. Is this what you were looking forward to? I need another brain cell stat. We've only got the one last one, though. And we can't afford to invest in another one, so you're going to have to figure that one out on your own. All right, Layden Ketchup. I don't want to disrupt your homework with my ridiculousness, so thanks for the 2 biddies, Ethan. Thanks for hanging out with us. Now focus on your studies and drink plenty of milk. Keep yourself strong, young one. We'll watch your career with great interest. Guys, if raw milk is so bad, please tell me how for thousands of years people consumed milk without pasteurization. I'm just devil's advocate here. The thought just occurred to me. I mean, the one guy who actually supports it is gone now, so you guys can totally just pile on me. Oh, they died? So many people died, they would die sometimes. I love how immediate the response was. They die. The average age of mortality, well, that was heavily influenced by how common infant death was, to be fair. If you go by the average age of mortality back then, it would be heavily skewed by infant death. To be fair. That's a common misconception, actually, that a lot of people... Oh, we also got the 5th auto petter pog. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy being a butthead and advocating for people to harm themselves. Hang on. Choose outcome. Yes. Believers, you did it. When we open the next 1,000, I'll set up another prediction. Feel that. Feel the doubter's money enter your pockets. And think. Consider playing a sound effect. Yeah, sorry, Ethan. You're fighting the odds. Listeria outbreak, anyone? Raw milk was only given to infants because most mammals become lactose intolerant in adolescence.
Put it in a backpack, all your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
At raw milk deniers. Maybe we're just built different now. Let me go drink raw milk. Oh, I love that. I love that. Love that tongue-in-cheek. Who knows? I'm not advocating anybody drink raw milk. I'm just saying I like to ask questions. I'm a questions asker. A lot of people, they think, you know, oh, don't consider that thing. Don't ask that question. You might not like the answer. And obviously the answer being they died is probably not one people like. And it's definitely the most realistic one. We are not doing Mermaid Song right now. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Obviously, people definitely should not consume things that have potentially deadly bacteria in them. But, you know. I would love to be the store that sells you toilet paper. What about pasteurization actually? No, this is learning for me. I genuinely have always thought raw milk was just like this incredible super thing that the government didn't want you to have because for some reason, believe me, conspiracy theories are crazy. They hammered me. But I'm willing to learn. I want to know. What does pasteurization actually do? Like, pasteurization? Am I saying that right? Kills the harm. Well, what is it? What is it is what I'm saying. Like, how do they do it? I always see, like, pictures of, like, a thin glass tube and then dripping. Oh, so... But if you boil the milk, it, like, ruins it, right? So they have to do some kind of special thing. Oh, so why is there, like, a whole word for it? Well, if you boil milk, I mean, it gets all bubbly. Heat and pressure. Oh, okay, I see. Orb says, I'll drink raw milk because I'm immortal until proven otherwise. Just cuts to a quick obituary reading of Orb was immortal until proven otherwise. Died of drinking raw milk bacteria. Hang on. All right, what? It's all about the temperature. It cooks milk to a specific temp that kills bacteria, cools it, and then heats it again. He came up with the process. Oh, see? This is all... No, I'm learning. So a guy named Louis Pasteur. What about goat's milk? That's a good question. Mrs. Schiff poses another good question, guys. What about goat's milk? Same thing. So it has to be put through the same pasteurization process. Now, how hard is it to pasteurize it yourself at home? I mean, do you literally just, like, boil it? What happens if you boil the milk, but you don't put it through, like, the pasteurization process exactly? Is it still cool? I'm genuinely curious. I'm considering owning a goat one day. For funsies. You'll get cheese? You're gonna turn it into cheese. I don't understand. So if you boil it, you'll get cheese. I do like cheese. In fact, we both like cheese a lot. Big cheese guy. I have so much to learn. You guys have really piqued my interest here. So, how do you make cheese? Can anybody simply explain to me how cheese is made? Because we got an auto-petter, 6 auto-petter, Pog! We've only got 23 more to go. 23 auto-petters to go. Add rennet, curd, melt, and mold. So rennet is the enzyme that's in cow gut, right? We need to watch how it's made. We do. Alrighty, Mantis. I think we were talking about lactose too much, and Mantis couldn't handle it. Mantis, don't touch the cheese in your fridge. You'll regret it. Hot milk, then you add rennet. Rennet will acidify the milk, to solidify it into crude and whey. Okay.
Beekeepingit_real69 says,
oh, this is
cheese
great.
is made by curdling milk using rennet or an acid, which separates the curds, solid, from the whey, liquid. The curds are then drained, shaped, salted, and aged to develop flavor and texture. While the exact process varies by each cheese type, the fundamental steps remain the same.
Thanks, Fred. Freaking nerd. Well, great. I understand. I actually understood that. I feel like I look into this every once in a while, and then I like absolutely forget because that's what Google does to us. Like, oh, I can always just look it up later, and then it's like gone out of my brain. But now that it's refreshed in my head, I actually... That's how they make mozzarella, for example. Like, I knew they made mozzarella the same way. Interesting. Well, look at us learning about dairy all together. See, guys, the trick is this. It's okay to not know stuff, as long as you're willing to learn, right? You become an asshole when you don't know stuff. People who do know stuff tell you don't know stuff and that you're wrong about an assumption, and then you don't listen to the people who know stuff tell you that you don't know about stuff. You see? That's how you become an asshole. Does that follow? Mozzarella is the best cheese. Well, I know I like cheese too much to just simply marry mozzarella. I'm a cheese whore. I love them all. I want them all in my mouth. I read an article today that we are presented with too much information and we retain less than people did in the past. Absolutely. In fact, did you know that before basically books in general, ancient Greeks and Romans would traditionally tell stories as a form of entertainment, and they would memorize entire stories, and everybody kind of told the same gist of a story, but everybody kind of had their own little twist on it. That's why certain people were revered for being such good storytellers, because they put a twist on things like the Odyssey that they remembered entirely from memory and would tell it over and over again as a form of entertainment for others. Having to remember everything like that actually made their memories stronger. So that's a luxury that we enjoy, but does affect our end efficiency at retaining information when you think about it. Being able to Google everything is a great great tool, a great ability, but quote, I want it all in my mouth. Stop it right now. I don't remember anything, but mine probably stems from the hallucinogens I did in undergrad, the alcohol abuse in the military, or the WA. I don't actually know what TBI stands for, so I have no idea what that is. I hope it's nothing too racy. I am 100% a storyteller. See, and I'm not talking like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or like, you know, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, which actually I had to take a second to remember the name of. Wow. Example within an example. I'm talking like remembering entire 100-page books that actually probably 400, 500-page books that were presented in acts. Like obscene amounts of information having to be memorized. The Bible, for example. Another one. You know, that 2,000-page book that everybody's always contesting about. That's why they're all in verse 2 and rhyme. Yes, it helps memory when they rhyme. That's right. Why did you actually add that quote? No, it's okay. It's a good quote. I am a cheese whore. I deserve it. You literally have had a crowd listen to you tell stories? Oh, so that's what TBI means. Damn, chat is moving. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. Y'all yapping tonight. Some people who study classics can do that. They're insufferable. What's so insufferable about someone who can remember stuff? London cab drivers have to memorize every single street in the city. It's a super hard test. I hardly think they make all of them do that. There's probably a way to get your way through that. The Bible, there's only like 10 rules. How can you mess that up? A common misconception. There's way more. And they're not exactly rules. In fact, they're kind of old school. They were just part of the story. I honestly don't know how much the Bible really tells anybody to do anything. It's pretty much just a collection of lessons that you can either apply to your life or take completely out of context, depending on what your end motive is. Taxi drivers are way more highly regarded in the UK? I had no idea. You're telling me that they aren't allowed to just have like a GPS next to them that kind of maps out where the city is? Where every street on the city is, I should say. Imagine you're talking to Sarah and all of a sudden she pulls out Beowulf for the Canterbury Tales. Get a life. Now I see. Now I see. Did you just okay boomer me? Memory and MapQuest. Isn't MapQuest like basically Google? Like Google Maps before Google Maps was a thing? Google Maps on paper, I see. I think my dad had one of those. Shift forgets there was a time before GPS. I don't forget, I just don't really acknowledge it because, I mean, look around you. Are we ever going to have a time where we don't have GPS now? Are we? Yeah. I'm rage baiting you. It's totally possible. In fact, all the comforts that we enjoy in the modern day are incredibly fragile, and just a few bad decisions by leadership of the modern era could result in the desolation and destruction of mankind as we know it. So anyway, who's looking forward to the NFL coming back in 3 weeks? Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. If aliens EMP our satellites and everything shuts down, real. You guys think aliens are real? Do you think the government's hiding the fact that aliens are real, guys? This is like an actual discussion that people are having nowadays. Like in open daylight, like nobody is scared to talk about this. And I have no idea what to believe. I'm very curious what other people think about this. Go Niners? Oh, you're a Niners fan? Jeez. Can't wait to see which 19 of your key players get injured this season.
One question and one question only. Explosions!
Explosions! Alright guys, I'm starting another prediction. Will we get 5 auto petters from this 1,000 gold mystery boxes? That's the question. You can gabble on it. So far we've gotten 6, so we would need to get up to 11 by the end of this 1,000 for you to get paid out as a believer. You once got really, really blasted and started speaking only in Shakespearean English. What does that sound like? Sounds like a lot of iambic pentameter. You think that in the entire universe we are the only sentient life forms? I don't know. That's why I asked you what you think. It's the Rogan method, you see? It doesn't matter what I think. It's what you think. Me, I'm just some guy asking questions, looking incredulous. It's an excellent way to go through life, in case you guys have ever tried it. Ever haven't tried it, I should say. Just be incredulous. People will tell you anything. I genuinely do believe that there are aliens, but I have no concept or stake or bias in believing that they would or wouldn't come to Earth for any reason. And I also am pretty dubious that anything really could come to Earth. I don't believe that interstellar travel is something that would be commonly discovered by other sentient life forms. We certainly haven't figured it out. It's not like going on a boat. It's just not like going on a boat at all. Probably 1 of 50 million plus, but the odds of us interacting with another are slim at best. Yes, they're incredibly, incredibly low. Like, the odds of there being other sentient life forms as advanced as we are like already hundreds of thousands of times greater than the fact that than the odds of that other sentient life form coming to Earth to talk to us. At thy behest, my lord, I must imbibe to quench my thirst to be rid of you. You could have just said you don't like her, man. Sheesh. Gotta get a thesaurus to understand that insult. Ever hear of the Fermi paradox? Yes, I have. I think we just talked about it like a couple weeks ago when we were talking about astrophysics. They might be scared of us. We're kind of a wild card. Oh, we're definitely a wild card. But actually, I think about it like this. I think any other sentient life forms similar to our level of intelligence would probably have the exact same behavioral sync that we have. The more advanced they grew, the more the societal issues would probably come. Like, I think it would be like the same exact problems that we have here because we have so much technology and it becomes so advanced. Would probably plague any other civilization of any other species that was comparably intelligent. Alrighty, Ethan. See you shortly. I'm just catching up on what you guys are saying. So there's definitely life out there. The universe is too vast for there not to be other living beings. Yeah, definitely. It's already incredibly unlikely, first of all, that there would be a planet with water, right, in the same region between, how do I say this? In the same vicinity of a star like the sun that we have, that experiences a similar night-day pattern that we experience, that would then evolve in the same way over hundreds of thousands of years that we have. And then the question is, are we way ahead of them or way behind them if they do exist? And then the other question, how far away are they? Because if they're more than, I don't know, a light year away, guess what? You're never going to see them. We're never going to see them. And I don't know how vast the universe is, but I'm pretty sure it's more than a light year. Within 4 hours, people would be trying to procreate with them. Yes, you're right. This may have happened millions of times before the Earth was even formed. Yep. Yeah, we have no idea what time frame the rest of the universe is on. Which makes it even scarier, because there's probably a universe out there that is like in the same... universe. There's probably a planet out there that if it has sentient life on it is in the same vicinity of advancements as we were, like, when we just figured out the wheel exists. And then there's also possibly one out there that is currently in the middle of interstellar travel looking for civilizations like ours, either to share the information and build a peace treaty, or, more than likely, just strip our planet of all its resources and kill everybody. Although, when you think about it, if there were... What about silicone-based life forms? That's just the Kardashians. You start talking about what they're made up of, and I have no idea, by the way. Totally have no idea. What have we done? We flew too close to the sun. That's diabolical. And I think we can put a pin in the discussion there. I have no idea beyond that. Audacity, money, and saline. What do you get when you mix all three? The third rock from the sun. Big rock. Big blue rock with green stuff on it. I had to delete my message. I can't flood chat like that. Astronomy is my hyperfixation. Bro, just say it. Shift. Hang on, I'm really good at this. Perhaps. Killer Z on YouTube says, how did you get that many gold mystery boxes? I got like 2. I have a witch's hut full of 100 abandoned children whom I stab repeatedly and get them to drop gold mystery boxes for me. I wish I could say I was kidding, but that's literally what it is. I'm making use of an exploit that lets me farm gold mystery boxes off of my abandoned children from the game. It's ethical, we swear. Absolutely. Totally ethical. Totally ethical. It's not an OSHA violation to be seen here. Message me on the Jeremy Renner app. I don't even know what that reference is. Copy and paste a 30,000 word essay on why you shouldn't get me started. Now, don't get me started, all right? Because once I start, I don't stop. And if I don't stop, I'm going to keep going. And if I'm going to keep going, guess what? We're never going to get there. But I'm going to keep going as if we're going to get there. Because if we don't get there, I'll just keep trying to get there. And then we won't get there. But we'll keep going. And I'm going to keep trying to get there. Because you know what?
Brother, this guy stinks!
Legendary random sound effect pull. See, sometimes you get the gold scar from the treasure chest, and other times you get the gray loot. That was a gold scar moment. Aha!
Attention shift. One Elast Brainsel has issued a legally binding hydration order.
She said you've been talking too much. You've been talking too much. I bet you need a drink, and I do. I also gotta take a piss. Everybody hydrate. Exclamation hydrate. Oh no, 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 no. If I put chair, I'm not gonna let chair talk to you guys anymore. You guys talking about the Orc Cloud and the Kuiper Belt, I just want you to know that I recognize you, and I also enjoy talking about that stuff, but I also don't want to bore the other 8 people here. Stop it right now. Stop demanding chair. You're not going to get chair. I'm not giving chair the mic. Every time I give chair the mic, he tries to frickin' advertise his personal businesses, and I'm telling you, he has terrible ideas. You guys are not going to riot. I know you. I know you're bluffing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't keep up with chat. I am so sorry. You should be. Screw astronomy. Let's get into carpentry. Chair, chair, chair. All right. I'll go take a piss. I want to get a seltzer anyway. You want chair, you'll get chair. But don't be surprised if he tries to sell you something, guys, because I'm telling you. And I want to know what he tried to sell you when I come back. So come up with something funny. All right, I'll be right back. All right. What was he selling? What was he selling? Probably Shift's kidney. Hey. You want to know where you can get a really good kidney? Drugs. Your kid scatter. What are you guys up to while I was gone? Plotting how to take over the world.
M00ND0G702 says, "Come one, come all. It is the Fred and Chair collaboration you have all been waiting for. We will form a better channel, full of blackjack and hookers. If you need an escape from Shift's lowbrow humor, look no further. We'll be your entertainment gods and usurp the reckless and uncaring Shift."
Full of blackjack and hookers. Oh god, they got me beat by a mile. I don't have anything nearly that interesting. I love blackjack. Does it really matter what color Jack has to be, guys? The TTS better if you let it be auto-modded and no one knows what's coming. I don't know how to do that. As in, I tell AutoMod to flag its messages. Where did that message even come from?
Oh, this is my favorite event. Catch the greased-up deaf guy.
Go!
You're never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time. Forget about it. Go do something else. Go do something else.
Fred is becoming sentient. Fred was always sentient. What do you mean? It came from Fred? What do you mean? Did Fred specifically say it? Nah, whatever. I think Benton was saying because the chat over there, wait, fuck, over there, wait, God, I'm so bad at this. Over on the other side of my screen there has the TTS message that's being read show up when Fred starts reading. So, you say let it stay auto-modded. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are the mods. You guys coordinate that. Don't let stuff through like that. Hey, Clive's back. Hey, guys, remember me? Absolutely. How are you doing, Clive? Oh, you missed a couple of things. We're having a pizza party. Feel free to share your pizza, which shiftesque Industries will not reimburse you for. Feel free to share your pizza on Discord. No talking about hookers. Got it. No. Hang on. You can let the TTS message come through in the chat after it's been read. If it flagged hookers, okay, well, whatever. I mean, it's not going to flag all of them. It rarely does, but I know censorship isn't cute. Believe me, I'm the last person to do censorship. All right? I'm actually probably the last person to do censorship. I will advocate for anybody to say any stupid thing they want to say at any time. Big free speech guy, me. I will also advocate for anybody reaping the rewards, their consequences of anything that they say, but I will defend to the death their right to say whatever they want, such as blackjack, hookers, and other words. But I will not defend their right to make Fred say stuff that he's not allowed to say that'll get me into murky water with Twitch terms of service. Right? You can say whatever you want, just don't say it here. But also, I'm trying to minimize how much censorship. I mean, there's only like a few things we can't touch. And I can think of at least 4 of them right now. No, that was not a challenge. Please do not say some of those things that I know you know. Listen, we're not all stupid, right? We all know exactly what I'm saying. I know something you can touch. Get out of here. Stop it right now.
Fishing.
Fishing. Know something I can touch. Bad, Danny. Just don't advocate violence. Definitely don't advocate violence. And there's other things as well that you should not advocate. Oop, there was some stuff that I didn't want to throw away. Oh, you have bent the rules before. You know how to get Fred to say certain things that circumvent even my regular filtering. There's so many replaceable, actually, there's so many replacements, like inputs that Fred will replace your input with a word that I have selected that you guys haven't even touched yet. It's funny because some of your TTSs aren't creative at all. They're all like the same 5 or 6 curse words that we've all heard the replacement for, but there's stuff in there that absolutely has not been touched yet. I'm just gonna say that. I'm a connoisseur of colorful language, I'll have you know. Clint must be sick of you at this point. I'm sick of Clint, believe me. I don't want to watch him do this. The good news is, so far, we've done pretty well in terms of luck. But, you know, as soon as I start saying that, we have a really nasty, like, 2,000 boxes, so... To be fair, Clint probably does love me. Hang on, let's do some math, guys. We've opened up just over 35,000 golden mystery boxes at this point, right? So 35,000 times 25. Clint has almost made a million G off of us. He's styling. He's already thinking about what to invest in. I know it. Like red, blue, and purple? That kind of colorful language? No, like... I was about to just belt out a bunch of really bad words, but I can't do that. I just can't. Endless hardwood and smashing box. Life fuck.
Audacious Darny cheered X1000.
Ah, thank you,
say
Danny.
This, but I call you a gapped hold. Come guzzling gutter whore, and I have gone too far.
Oh my
Mercy.
god. That is not Fred. Fred doesn't read those. You can't make... That was Jeff. It took me a second to remember his name. You can't make Jeff say that shit. Jeff has no filter whatsoever. I can't believe you just... Wow. Thankfully it said gapped and not gay. Duh. Because that would be very, very, very bad. Production error? I don't know. I guess there are no mistakes. Balanced as all things should be. Oh, well, if you want to pay $10 to say naughty things in my chat, then go ahead. On my stream, go ahead. That's crazy. Only because I can't spell? Thank God. You are a size queen after all. Shit, stop it. Not this again. We're not doing that again. We're not talking about that again. Oh, hey guys, did you know you can do burp dividend? Let's talk about that. Burp dividend. Haha, burp dividend. Last night's burp dividend was so miserable. Absolutely just sad burp dividend. I'm so sorry that I killed the vibe. I promise you guys, never again. We're not doing an 8-second delay on the burp dividend. The burp dividend delay has been reduced to 1 second. Hey, auto petter. Was waiting for one. 4 to go. 4 to go for the believers in this stack. You've been saving your points for the next one? I wonder whose balance is the highest out of all of you. I should have a leaderboard that shows the people's balances. I bet it's Venton. Venton is really good with money. Although Danny might have a lot.
Let's go, protect my balls. So let's fighting.
Let's fighting love.
Let's fighting love.
Great anime. You guys know that South Park Studios has not given me a copyright strike for that one, but XO Miami decided to give me a copyright strike for Rest in Peace My Granny, bum ass. I love calling him a bum. I love calling that bum a bum. Ooh. I'm not. I have a bunch of credit card debt still. Bro, why are you not paying that off? You should pay all the credit card debt off right away. No minimum payments. Immediately go and get rid of that. Please. There's no excuse for credit card debt. And I mean that as kindly as I can say it. Because I'm sure you have the means to wipe away, like, all your credit card debt in a year if you're very aggressive with it, and then you won't have 27% interest working
Always
against you.
taken _ just gifted 1 sub.
Thank you, Orb. Thanks for gifting a sub to JSmitty1900. Really appreciates that. God's forbid a bitch have fun in his 20s. No. See, I'm 27, and I've never had credit card debt. I've always paid my credit cards in full, and now I have a house. Too many people, this is gonna sound like tough love, all right? This comes from a very, very loving place, but I'm gonna say something really, really rude right now, okay? Too many people under the age of 30 bitch and moan about how hard it is to exist in this economy. They need to shut the fuck up, all right? They need to learn how to consume debt responsibly, All right? They need to learn how to commit themselves to a job and make something of themselves and stop bitching about fucking shit that, the boomers have everything. Oh, life's so hard. Listen, I'm incredibly fortunate to be a homeowner at this age, but I also did a whole bunch of shit that was incredibly responsible to get here. And a lot of people who can't be responsible are even older than me and can't be responsible, and then bitch and complain that it's somebody else's fault and can't take accountability for their shitty decisions and their complete lack of regard for becoming financially literate and becoming a real adult. They deserve to not have anything. All right? Let that one stick. Anybody who's not like financially fucked right now, I just want you to know that you should try to be responsible and learn as much as you can about finances early on. Anybody who's been hurt by the debt machine, I really feel for you, and I'm sorry that happened to you, but I believe that you can pull yourself out of anything. All right? But some people complain too much about the world and blame all their problems on the world. I know you don't have any credit card debt, Danny. I was talking just in general. Because I watch a lot of financial audit. It's one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. It's probably the only thing I watch regularly on YouTube. And I see some of these people my age getting on there. And I gotta say, God forbid a girl gets drunk and buys a canoe on credit. That's what I'm talking about, One Last Brain Cell. Thank you. Perfect example. Like, people buy stupid shit with money they don't have and then are paying interest on it forever afterwards. Like, why is life so hard? And they fucking do everything with Klarna and Affirm, and they pay. Oh my God, it's so frustrating. And then you look over and you're like, you see them crying about it. You see, oh, I wish I could have a house. I hate the boomers. And it's like, no, listen, the boomers, they got a great hand. But you're also, you have some financial agency, right? The boomers didn't have the internet, for example. The internet is like this incredible tool for making money. I just had a bunch of people throw over $150 at me just tonight. And by a bunch, I mean two very generous people, specifically Danny. Thank you, Danny. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate your generosity. I genuinely do. But the fact is, you wouldn't be throwing money at me if I didn't put myself out here and put my time and apply myself and make this ridiculous, stupid little stream, right? And a lot of people don't take the time to apply themselves and open the door for money to come in. They just bitch and moan that the door is closed and that money's not coming in it because they didn't, I don't know, do the work. Anyway, listen to me go on and on. If you have credit card debt, I gotta tell you guys, as a finance guy, you gotta pay it as fast as possible. And stop swiping your card and make sure you pay in full. Once you've paid off your balances as much as possible, make sure you pay the balance in full after that. Credit card debt is so predatory, it's not your fault. If you didn't know and you got stuck in a position you didn't know how it worked at first, it's not your fault. It's your fault if you don't get yourself out of it after getting into that hole. I just like getting you on your soapbox, thank you. I know. I'm totally grandiose about it. I know I take life way too seriously. I'm probably going to have a stroke at 40, knock on wood. I am like the last person. I don't have enough fun. My life is really boring. Mrs. Schiff definitely will agree with that. She knows that I'm like the most boring person in the world, and I take life way too seriously, and I'm very money oriented. But the truth is, and not everybody should be this way. Right? But the truth is, just like Mrs. Schiff said, my mom always said, if you can't pay for something twice, you shouldn't buy it at all. And that's really what it is. You can have fun, you can go on that cruise, and you can go on that vacation, as long as you got money in the bank in case there's an emergency. All right? You should have 6 months' salary ready to go for an emergency in case you get laid off, or in case a big expense comes out of nowhere. Right? But Venton says, people don't do that deep thinking, they just do stuff. And if they all stop mindlessly consuming, then everything would grind to a halt. It's true. Oh, man. Oh, that one snuck up on me. Oh. It's true. It's absolutely true. If people weren't consuming debt at unhealthy rates, the economy would actually go into a recession. We're probably at a recession now, but the fact is, the people who do have jobs, the people who are using their credit cards are propping up the economy demand-wise. So it's good that we have some stupid people willing to do it, but eventually they're gonna run out of credit. They're gonna run out of other people's money to spend, and then what? Then we'll have a really nasty downturn. You said paid like 1/3 of it already, only been financially literate for about 2 years. No, I believe in you. Honestly, I've had discussions with you personally, and I know that your head's in the right place about it. Like, so don't worry. This is not directed at you or anybody in particular. It's just kind of like it's kind of like the culmination of a lot of frustration watching people on Financial Audit and in online in general complain about their situations financially, but then you know that behind all the tears is an idiot who doesn't know how to manage their fucking money and be an adult. I could be the same way, force myself to travel once a year, go to gay parties in Greece a lot. Yeah, that's, you should have some fun. Do some stuff that's fun. I need to get into that same habit. Not gay parties in Greece. It's not really my thing, but I definitely will do other stuff that I like. Like, I don't know, go shooting once in a while, or go camping somewhere. I'd love to go to the Grand Canyon one day with old Mrs. Shift. Well, we're too old. How does it feel to live my dream? Gay parties in Greece. That's wild. Other than that, cheapskate who sits at home and doesn't do shit, well, that boring life can be good. It's sustainable. And a lot of people had to live that boring life for thousands of years before we got to this point in our economic picture as a species. As an introvert, it is terrible, but as an introvert, it's easy for me. I'm just saying it's terrible because some people aren't able to just sit at home and kind of find ways to spend their time, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, I'm sure. $10,000 in interest, that's insane. That's $10,000 of money that you could be spending on other stuff right now. And that's the real kicker with credit card debt, is it sneaks up on you quickly. One small balance becomes massive very quickly when minimum payments are the only thing hitting the account and you keep swiping it. Pretty much the 90% have stalled most of their spending, bar some outliers, while the top 10% have continued their spending. It's been insane to read about. Well, that's why the stock market is so high. The Grand Canyon is great. Go to the North Rim in fall. I would love to. The North Rim, I'll try to remember that. You know how I am about remembering stuff. Oh, Clive's over here just snapping and having fun. Clive, I love your energy. I loved it. You're here. I'm glad you heard all this. I know you're a youngin'. I know you're a high schooler like a few other viewers. Just remember, credit card debt is dangerous. If there's nobody in your life telling you that, don't get a credit card and max it out, all right? That's my advice to you. 8th Auto Petter Pog. 3 to go for the believers. You have no debt besides a car payment. Happy to say that. That's great. I own my car. The only debt I have is my mortgage. And I have a small student loan balance that I've paid most of at this point. Credit card debt is predatory as fuck. Credit cards are insanely predatory. Never get a credit card that you don't intend to pay the full balance on every month. If you do, you're asking to get stuck in a financial hole eventually. North Rim is very out of the way, but it's worth the extra drive. Man, one day I'd love to just take a frickin' 3 weeks off work and just piss off somewhere. I have never done it in my life, but I would love to just... You guys aren't going to see me for 3 weeks. Nobody's going to see me for 3 weeks. I'm not logging in for work for 3 weeks. I don't give a fuck. Good luck, everybody, where I work. And I'm going to spend a good time with my wife going and doing something that I want to do. I'd love to do that. I've never done that in my life. Always been a busybody, always keeping myself working on something new, never taking more than a week off of work at once. And that only happens rarely itself. Try around 70 weeks? Yeah, I know. In another life, I'm too employed to ever see myself doing that. Clive says, I don't even have a job. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Stay in school. Keep learning. People invest in the stock market are some of the top 10% so they feel financially secure enough to spend and it goes round and round. Absolutely. I could talk about economics all night. You know I love me some economics. I love economics. Mrs. Shift is downstairs rolling her eyes right now. I can always tell. I can feel it. When you guys get married, if you're not married already, when you have that relation to somebody, you can feel when they're rolling their eyes at you. You can feel it. At least I can. She's doing it right now. Very worth the drive. You will love the high desert forest and the fat little squirrels. Sounds really nice. I have $15,000 in credit card debt. When the bank calls, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt. Tomorrow I may buy myself this dining room set, or this Boba Fett. Credit card debt, credit card debt, credit card debt. That's the song. Hey, Modern Day Neat, welcome to the stream in case you've been lurking. I don't know, first chat from you tonight. The first and last time I did the 3 weeks take off work, it ended up leading to a divorce. Oh my god! I hope not. Mrs. Shift is down there like, Shift, I'm back and I'm bored. What are you bored of? Are you bored of me talking about credit card debt? Declare yourself dead and start over. I have 2 credit cards, one $500 for gas, another $10,000 for emergencies and travel. My gas card gets paid every first. I use my fund for Mykonos over the summer and have already paid it back. That is, guys, right there. Look at that. You see Unk over there? Unk has solved the financial puzzle. Gets to have fun, also gets to retire at a reasonable time. He'll do this for 40 years and then he'll die. That's not a morbid thought. That's called peace. That's called taking the good with the bad and managing all of it at once. And as shiftesque Industries CEO, I think all of this talk about finance and personal finances has really been productive for us. Mostly because I don't pay the employees here, and I have no idea how they pay for their expenses at home. I certainly don't care, but I think it's important because if they all get into a financial hole, I won't have employees anymore. In this case, viewers. Minus points for his pronunciation of Mykonos. It's Mykonos. What do you mean? I've only ever heard it as Mykonos. Is it? It's not Mykonos. It's not Mykonos. Not my cojones. My Sharona? I'm going to explain relativity to you, says Layden Ketchup. Please, bring it. Bring on the relativity. I know what relativity is. Go ahead, please. Please explain to me. Oh, that gravity is a function of mass, energy, and it has an impact on time. I had to buffer for a moment. He is Italian, not Greek. Give him a little grace. Hang on. Is it not Mykonos? Somebody, if somebody can type out the pronunciation map for me, I'll try to pronounce it the right way going forward. I always thought it was Mykonos. A family reunion is not a meet and greet. What the fuck? Hit him with special relativity? What are we talking about here? Why do I have PhDs in my chat? I'm actually some neurodivergent person who does not... It's Mykonos. Mykonos, that's what I said. Mykonos? Oh, Mykonos. So it's Mykonos, it's not Mykonos. We don't know Mykonos. Mykonos. Got it. All right. Got it. Mykonos. All right. Well, now brings up the question. What the hell is Mykonos? I mean, I know it's a place, but where is it? It's in Greece, I assume, right? Is it on the water? Oh, I bet it's on the water. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. An island. Oh, nice. Ah, I can see it in my head. I'm picturing it right now. Where all the gays party. Oh, stop. Okay, all right. Get that picture out. All right, enough of that picture. They can do whatever they want. I'm just going to go over here. Oh! Peggy wants me to take her to some place called Mykonos. I looked at a brochure and all it had were, well, naked men. What is special relativity? Somebody. Please, enlighten me. Basically, that there's no such thing as now. No such thing as now. Boy, that's a thinker. Well, where are we right now, then? Wait, what the hell did Moondog say? Did you guys reject it already? Oh, whatever. I'll forget about it. I don't need to know. Clive says, how do you know if a girl likes you? Perfect. I was looking for some lighthearted conversation. I love that. Clive, here's how you get a girl to like you. All right? You walk up to her. You walk up to that girl, right? You got to be cool. You got to be chill. You just got to look at her with confidence in your eye. You go,
hey, baby. Let me get your digits. I want to take you out later. Right?
That's how you do it. That's all you got to do. Right? And then by that point, she'll be so overwhelmed by your sheer aura that she'll have no other choice than to give you her digits. Something about... All right, good. I'm glad I didn't read it. Son, I ain't doing that.
Venton B says, okay, so basically, the speed of light has to be constant. However fast you're going, the speed of light always has to be 186,000 miles per second. If you try to speed up, and make the speed of light a little slower relative to you, then something has to change. You can't make the speed of light slower than 186k miles per second. And so, time slows down to make up for you going a little faster than 186k mph slower than the speed of light.
Guys, I have a decision tree here. I can either talk about that very thought-provoking line of text, or I can instruct Clive on how to rizz up this biddy that he's interested in. Let's table the discussion about the speed of light for a moment, because that was very fascinating, and I really, really want to talk about that. So hang on, I'm actually going to get Notepad open right now, and I'm going to copy and paste that message because I'm genuinely very interested in that conversation, but I also don't want to lose our boy Clive here because I think Clive is asking some really valuable life questions, and I want to help him out. So hang on. All right, that was actually I'll get back to that. So low key, I've hung out with her a few times, and we text semi-occasionally. All right. How much is semi-occasionally, right? Because if it's less than like once a week, you're gonna have to bump those numbers up. And you also have to have like a reason for talking to her, but also you really don't need a reason necessarily. I mean, the reason for talking more to her can just be that you're rizzing her up and that you want to like explore a romantic relationship. That's a tough one. Do you hang out one-on-one or in a group? Oh, you hang out one-on-one. That's great. Oh, yeah, you're already winning. So if you hang out one-on-one, it's super easy, right? Yeah, let the girl, hang on. Let one last brain cell. She's a girl, so she should be able to. I can't speak for women. I can only tell you how to approach the girls. I can't actually tell you whether the girls will like the things that I tell you to say. I'm kind of a creep. The way I got Mrs. Shiftesque was just brute force. She did not have to initiate anything. All right, hang on. A couple times a week, but she never initiates it. She's always happy to talk or hang out. Okay, hang on. Straights have it so difficult. Gays just meet up on Grindr and flirt with each other until one asks for a date. That's what they do. I'm positive. Okay, Mrs. Shift initiated it, but I carried the load once we started, all right? Anyway, so Clive, she's always happy to talk or hang out, but you have to initiate the texting. Well, now let's keep it real, because sometimes, Mrs. Shift, stop it right now. Sometimes a man, being the male side of a male-female relationship, you do have to kind of initiate more often, because that's your job, is to be the assertive one. Traditionally, we've gotten pretty far away from tradition in recent years, but it's okay that you're the first person to text, as long as when you text, things are moving along and you're not looking for things to talk about. But realistically, texting is not where you're going to really get a girl. You're going to get a girl by spending real time with her and making her laugh and just having fun, right? So my recommendation to you, as someone who has a little bit of a rapport with a girl you like, but you want to maybe explore building something with her after the fact, my advice to you would be to make it happen. And by that, I mean, you know, ask her on a date. Ask her to do something after class one day, or see if you guys can spend time not just texting, but actually doing something together. And that doesn't mean like invite her over to watch a movie at your place. Don't start with that. Don't do that right away, because that's how you end up on, well, you know, those shows about high school pregnant girls. Gays do that. Stop that right now. I'm too scared, but I feel like she feels that our hangouts are kind of mini dates in that sense. Do you like her, or are you just worried about her liking you? Oh, this is a good question. Wow. Guys, look at us solving the world's problems. This is great. I've liked her for years and years. All right. Foot off the gas there, buddy. Foot off the gas. You can't like her too much, right? Because if you like her too much and you ask her and she rejects you, you're just gonna have like a supervillain event. It's really sweet that you like her. Don't get me wrong. She's one last brain cell's right. It is sweet. That's good that you like her, but don't let that permeate your aura, okay? Right? And I'm not even being a meme right now. I'm actually serious. Like, if you want something too much, you'll never get it. That applies to women, that applies to money, that applies to a lot of things. You gotta go with the flow. All right, you gotta set the long-term goal as, I want this girl to be my girlfriend, right? But you can't just think about it like that, because that's not like a 1-2 step from here to there. At least it shouldn't be for a relationship you care about. You got to do the steps in between that get you from here to that girl's your girlfriend, and that includes a lot of trial and error. Try and think. Maybe you should take her on a mini golf date. Nothing wrong with mini golf. Honestly, mini golf would be fun. Something like low commitment, just having a fun time. Something like that. I will let the breeders give real advice. So thanks, Danny. I think I'm qualified for this one. Or what is that emote? That's wild. Danny, stop. I'm trying to focus. I do understand that there's every chance that she says no. And I know that you can't just ask out of the blue. No, actually, you can just ask out of the blue. In fact, I have asked out of the blue, and it's given me closure. When I asked girls out of the blue, it actually resulted in a lot more peace. And it wasn't like an everyday, like, I want to puke event, wondering if she likes me or not. I asked, and then no. It was always no. It was always no. But at least I asked. Until I met Mrs. Shift, and then she actually told me first, so that was nice. Benton, be calm, cool, confident, smile at her, act like being around her makes you feel alive, play a little bit hard to get. Don't overthink. Sit with your feelings and really listen to your soul and go with the vibes. Or just do the mini golf thing. It does work. If you guys have been friends for years, I see no reason you can't have a good conversation about it. I feel a little tension, but I can't be sure. Nothing is ever sure. Let me tell you this right now. A little bit of shift advice for you. All right, little advice from the ship desk. If you were sure, you wouldn't feel passionately about it. See, a lot of what you're feeling is the wonder, the what if. Oh, by the way, doubters win. Congratulations, doubters. I'm starting another prediction. 5 petters by... we're going to do 5 more petters. Do another 1,000 right now. See, I think what you're really missing is just the closure you need to really attack this, right? You got a what if in your head right now. You need to go from what if to what can I do with what I know now, right? And the only way you're going to know now is if you approach it in an honest and open way. Some sort of energy or attraction. It might be projection on your part, but you won't know until you say something. And I've found that being honest and, short, but to the point about your feelings usually works out pretty well. And people respect someone who's honest and is able to articulate their feelings. You know, not just with women, but in a professional sense. My job is really easy because I'm the person who will tell you exactly how something is. And I won't be scared to hurt your feelings and make you feel one way or another. The matter is, this is how I feel about the situation. I'm going to articulate that in a polite and short manner, and we're going to go from there. And that's what you got to do, I think. It's wild how wise this fart streamer can be sometimes. Thank you. Well, believe me, I don't just do farts. I also burp. Life is too short for what ifs. Oh, you're welcome, Clive. Good luck. I hope it all works out for you. I think you'll do great. Just, take it easy. You got your whole life ahead of you. So no matter what happens, just do the best you can one day at a time, and maybe you'll find yourself where you want to be. Maybe you won't, but what matters is that you won't be wondering what if. All right, so earlier we were talking about relativity, and I was very fascinated. I was actually super, super fascinated. So I want to pull that back up, and I'm going to go ahead and enter it back in TTS so we can have Fred read it to us again, because I need to think about this. What the hell? What is this bullshit? Get this shit off of my screen, bro. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Guys, I'm such a boomer. I'm such a fucking boomer.
God Emperor Shift says, okay, so basically, the speed of light has to be constant. However fast you're going, the speed of light always has to be 186,000 miles per second. If you try to speed up, and make the speed of light a little slower relative to you, then something has to change. You can't make the speed of light slower than 186k miles per second. And so, time slows down to make up for you going a little faster than 186k mph slower than the speed of light.
Why does the speed of light always have to be constant? Absolutely, one last brain cell. You have yourself a great night. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, and thanks for your slides. They were really, really fun. I had a great time doing that. Thanks for joining us for the pizza party.
M00ND0G702 says, "Don't drag me into your philosophical horse crap. I'm here to collect a paycheck. I'm checking my Tinder as you knuckle draggers contemplate the wonders of the universe. I'm just trying to get my bites off."
I hope you got a match. Let's just say that, because we are going to talk about this briefly. Because this is a very fascinating concept for me. And as the CEO of Shift Industries, I get to choose what we talk about sometimes. Alright. That was so worth the 300. That was a very, very good fart. You pulled the jackpot fart, so well done. Okay. I've got this idea. Right, so the speed of light has to be constant. And if you go faster than the speed of light, then you will outpace your ability to observe the speed at which you're going. Therefore, what? What's the assertion here? This just sounds like sci-fi bullshit. Who's gonna go faster than the speed of light? You can't go faster than the speed of light. Nothing ever can. So why the fuck does it matter? Basically, is my layman's immediate Socratic response to that. Trying to oversimplify here, perception of time changes based on speed. Special relativity says it's not just perception of time, but time itself changes. But how it changes depends on your perspective, not just time, but space as well, as in distance and direction are also based on perspective. Sure, I guess. The operator's consciousness basically dictates reality. If someone falls into a black hole, but no one's there to see it, did they really fall into a black hole? The same idea. If a rock falls in a black hole and no one's there to experience it, does it really fucking matter? Comes down to it. I mean, if a rock is going faster than the speed of light, what's the rock gonna see is basically, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, what's he gonna see? I don't know. I mean, it's not impossible for me to comprehend the assertion. I just don't understand, I guess, why it matters. The expansion of the universe is not tied to the speed of light. So the universe is expanding faster than the speed of light, right? Isn't that the theory? If you somehow go faster, you would theoretically go back in time, but that's besides the point. Isn't time dictated by gravity and energy, though? Gravity, mass, and energy. And this all goes back into the point that now isn't real, like that now doesn't exist. It all just depends on your perception within a certain point of time. That your perception is continuous. Our observable universe is only about 14 billion light years. It is the acceptable theory. It's dictated by space-time. It's a good thing I only have to stream on Twitch, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. What the hell are you guys talking about? Space and time are connected, yes. One cannot exist without the other in our current understanding. The way I understand it is that space is a three-dimensional plane. Plane, I guess we call it a three-dimensional field. And time is the fourth dimension upon which that field exists. And then you start getting into something that's hard for your brain to actually wrap itself around because you can't picture a fourth dimension. So what you do is you start creating placeholders in your brain. So you picture the three-dimensional space as a point on a line. That line is time, and the three-dimensional space is changing depending on what point in the line of time you are. The timeline. Not to be tongue-in-cheek, but that's my understanding. One can exist without the other. You can have a point in time that's space, and the space is there, being that frozen point in time. And then you add in a little time, like Bob Ross adds a little bush, pretty little bit of time, and then suddenly your space changes from one instant to the next. Yeah. Weight factors into it. It's mass, not weight. So the heavier something is, the slower through time it moves. That's why black holes, if you pass the event horizon, theoretically, to an outside observer, it would look like you're falling infinitely into it. They would never actually see you fall in, right? Or is it the other way around? Is it the person falling in would never actually see the bottom? Would never actually see themselves fall into the black hole because time would just slow down infinitely as they approach the black hole itself. Oh boy, here we go. Knock, knock. Who's there? Yeah. Let's get a little palate cleanser here for all the science, and then I'll read Venton's message. Atch Hugh.
V says, okay, here's a simple example. If I'm standing and looking up at night at the Andromeda Galaxy 2.5 million light years away, you're seeing light that's 2.5 million years old, so you're looking into the past. But if I was also right next to you looking at Andromeda, but I was walking slowly past you while I looked up, we'd be seeing light that's 10,000 to 100,000 years apart, because I'm moving and you're stationary.
It makes that big of a difference? Bless you, thank you. I really appreciate that, Clive. Because that was a really real sneeze. Now, relativity, I understand. You're a point observing another point. It's like two cars driving alongside each other on the highway. If I'm driving at the same speed as another car, I look at the other car, it looks like it's sitting still because we're going at the same speed. But to anybody who's on the side of the road watching us, we just drove right past. I understand that. That's relativity. I understand that. I guess my point is the special relativity. What if you were driving at the same time? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we driving at the same time. It just looks like it looks like that guy's frozen in time because he's driving the same speed as me. Ah, there we go. Now we've hit the crux of the entire discussion. So, no, I totally understand what you're saying now. So you're basically saying both observers are observing exactly what they're observing appropriately, based on the laws of physics, but their now is different depending on their motion, right? Their speed. I guess you really could just say inertia, but inertia is a different thing. It's force. It depends on how you're moving in relation to the thing you're observing. Okay, so now doesn't exist. Now is dependent upon what's the dependent variable there? So now is dependent on not the observer. It's dependent on two variables: the observer's speed and the distance at which the thing they're observing is from them. So if we like throw all those variables into a formula, then you could start to get mathy with it. But am I kind of right about that? I have no idea. This is so nerdy. Actually, inertia is an object's resistance to a force. Did you guys know that a piece of dust going the speed of light would absolutely disintegrate an entire planet if it touched it? It's one of my favorite physics things. Physics fun facts. Wow. Wow. Now just happened and is gone forever. Well, that's how I feel beekeeping is real. This whole implication that now doesn't exist seems kind of just like, it seems like, you know, armchair physicists. It's like, oh, well, technically, and while they're technically right, they used a lot of words to explain it. And yeah, the now that they started explaining it is gone because it took them 6 frickin' years to get to the point. Moondog says, correct. Einstein even said gravity doesn't mean much of your singular point in time space. If you're falling from space, are you falling into the earth or is the earth falling into you? I always picture the universe as a flat sheet, right? The fabric of the universe. See, I'm not even making a pun. I just picture it as a flat sheet. And the mass of objects sinks into it. And this is a science experiment I saw that really like changed the way I look at the universe. Right? So depending on the mass of the objects within it, everything is rotating around the object that is pulling down the sheet as much as possible with the greatest mass. The supermassive black holes at the centers of galaxies are the biggest things. Everything else is rotating into them. So why is the universe expanding, first of all? What the fuck? But also, that does explain why things orbit each other and why, basically what you guys are saying, why gravity and time and all this bullshit factors into the experiences you're describing. Ketchup says, what if you're looking at a star, but it blew up or whatever some time ago? Would it disappear when you start moving and then reappear when you stop? That's a good question. I guess it would depend on the distance. Be keeping it real. That's why it's called the present of the joy of existence. A flat sheet centered on you. Oh, an interesting thought. The dark energy and whatnot. Oh, here we go with the dark energy. Oh, yes, says, shut up, nerds. The wizard has arrived. If we were fourth dimensional beings, we would travel through the cosmos like we swim in water. I think Clive just copied one of Venton's book jokes. That's so funny. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. I think Venton literally made that exact joke a little while ago. Did you bring pizza? It better have pineapple. No, no pineapple pizza here. Hey, finally, an auto petter. Guys, I was just about to comment on how poor our luck has been with the auto petters. I mean, we had 6 in our first 1,000, which is great. We only had 2 last 1,000, and now we've only had 1, and we've opened almost 300 gold mystery boxes. So our luck appears to be normalizing for the night. By this point, we should be at roughly 12, 11-ish. So we're about 2 behind where we should be, but that's okay. We're just going to keep on rolling along. You guys don't even know what's happening. We've just been opening gold mystery boxes this whole time. And here we are, just having a just chat stream while I do it. Feels good, man. Feels good. Get that pineapple pizza off of my screen. B keeping it reals. I'm just going to call him B from now on. B has an exceptional emote game. Opening the golden mystery boxes of life. This puts us at 184 auto petters. We're already more than halfway to our goal after yesterday's stream. I really, really, really hope. Tomorrow I'm going to start early again as well, just to make totally sure. I really, really hope that we get to the 204 mark tomorrow, and then we could be, again, done with this bullshit. Because, oh my god, is it bullshit. Why aren't you eating pizza until Thursday, oh yes? What are you? Do you really have to be like that? Shun the pineapple pizza haters. Shun. I'm not shunning them. Pineapple on pizza is not good. We've been over this. Hang on. Hot sausage and ham. Hold the pineapple. And now you've got my interest. Now you've got my interest. Tomato is a fruit. Get out of here. Get out right now. I don't want semantics, okay? We're not doing semantics here. Hey, Mo! Welcome! Yo, yo, yo. How you doing? Just woke up, 4 a.m.? Oh, you absolute mad lad. I want to congratulate you on your attendance. We are having a pizza party. If you got a pizza over there, I will not reimburse you, but you are welcome to join us for pizza. Oh, by the way, guys, I totally forgot. Oh man, Mrs. Shift had a great idea, and I totally forgot. I was gonna make the sound effects half off tonight, and I didn't do it. Oh man, and I'm not gonna do it in the middle of the stream.
Scruffy, a janitor.
Scruffy, the janitor. Tomorrow, guys, everybody here, tomorrow I will make it up to you. Tomorrow night and tomorrow night only, we're going to do a stream, and random sound effects are going to be exactly half off. Random fart sound effects, too. I will set them to 50% off for the night. No, we're not having another pizza party, Mrs. Shift. I mean, we can have pizza, but no, I'm not doing another pizza party. Yes. All right. Well, you guys know when she starts typing in all caps, it's serious. I don't feel like sleeping on the couch, so we will do sound effects half off tomorrow. I'll make sure to adhere to that. Oh, inventory's full. Alright, here's another one that F's everything up. If a star explodes and it has enough mass, it becomes a super dense neutron star, but if it has enough mass, it becomes a black hole, which is just a fancy way of saying it becomes a star that has so much gravity that light can't escape it. But it's not just light, that high of gravity breaks space and time as we perceive it. That's not even the weird thing. No, that is pretty weird, and I do know that much. Also, Clive calling you a nerd is pretty funny. Mo, your sleeping schedule is random. I have no idea how a dude from Iraq shows up to all of my East Coast US streams, but you're a trooper, so I appreciate it. Pineapple, ham, jalapeno, sausage, and bacon. Okay. Now you have my interest. No, that sounds pretty freaking good. That sounds really freaking good. Never mind. Alright, I'll let you have that one. Yeah, that is pretty yummers. That does sound pretty yummers. I have to start a whole new Stardew run just to do Joja route for that sweet 100% achievement, and it's probably going to get me addicted, and I'm going to end up doing a whole ass perfection run. Worst problems to have. I actually don't have the Joja completion achievement. I don't have the Joja completion. I don't have the Prairie game. I can't remember what it's called. The one you were talking about today. I don't have that one either. And I don't have the have 2 kids achievement either. What do you mean king? I'm a king because I've never completed the Joja Mart. Rector's Challenge? Yeah, that's the one. Vector's Challenge. A Rector would be something completely different. I don't know if I'd want to complete Rector's Challenge. Sounds a little too rectal for me. Pierre is the final boss, and you can't convince me otherwise. Pierre's kind of a pushover, actually. He'll do whatever I say because I give him money. You should just hear the things I've said to his wife. Spicy. I got myself about 2,000 auto-petters for no reason in Joja Run. I wish we could do that. What's a Stardew farmer's favorite type of music? Crop hop? Wow. You're really good at bad jokes. His wife drinks tea in the woods with the wizard. I know what they be doing. Hey, a second auto-petter. Nice. All right, we're catching up. We're catching up. That puts us at 185 auto-petters total. What do you need 170 rain totems for? Oh no, he's doing the Moondog's doing the maxed out pets farm. An absolutely ludicrous idea. 50 burps to go. Let's go get them. I did change the burp dividend, so it's not neutered anymore, which is good. Benton has been typing for close to 5 minutes. I guarantee it. Benton's about to say some mind-breaking shit. Oh boy, here we go. Benton's going to be explaining this theory to me, and you guys are going to be burping. And it's going to be hard for me to keep up with the message because you guys are just sending burps over and over again. Benton, you may need to send your message and I'll TTS it if I have to. The weird thing is that when that star has exactly the amount of mass that it perfectly rides the line between being a neutron star and black hole, it becomes something that cannot be observed or interacted with but has gravity, similar to a black hole, but this object's gravity is sort of canceled out by the fact that it balances perfectly on some theoretical line, and we have a word for something that has mass but cannot be perceived or interacted with: dark matter. Interesting. I never considered that. I always thought it was an either or, but you're saying that the boundary between black hole and neutron star is inclusive, and that means that there's there's a third option in between. Now I'm thinking of the angel from Neon Genesis Evangelion that swallowed up Shinji and like totally warped his mind. That is so interesting. And dark energy is implied as the reason of the expansion of the space-time universe. Yes. Now, the dark energy thing is about where I used to be a very avid astrophysics like hobbyist. I used to read into all of this stuff, so I am familiar with a lot of these fundamentals we're talking about. But then it got into dark energy, and I stopped paying attention, and I was like, seems stupid. But it was mostly because they couldn't explain where it came from. And then you were referring earlier to Planet 9, the Oort cloud, the miniature black hole out there, and it makes me think, is it possible that there are really these entities you're talking about? Has any of them ever been observed, Benton, that you know of? Those objects could be everywhere, and by our measurements of gravity and the amount of mass in the universe, those objects are everywhere, and they are the thing that drives everything apart. Interesting. So you're saying we're probably in a later stage of the universe. What's your theory? What's your opinion of my theory? Okay, here's my theory, and I know other people have this theory, but this is the theory that I intuitively reached, is that the universe is cyclical and that everything is falling into black holes consuming each other until we eventually get into one massive one that consumes the entire universe, all the matter within it, and then that causes a big bang, and that big bang, and that everything is cyclical, and that the big bang that exploded and spat out all the matter is just an ever-breathing existence. Thank you for the cheer, Ethan. Yeah, we're talking about a lot of random shit tonight. Normal science makes sense. We are not talking about normal science. Seems like a pretty grandiose theory. Hawking said that, but later changed his mind when he looked at it from a quantum perspective. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that was the intuitive. When I started learning about black holes and how they suck in everything, I was like, okay, so eventually everything's going to fall into a black hole. But then we started talking about the universe expanding because of this dark energy. I'm like, okay, so what if there's stuff that is able to escape falling into black holes? Okay, so then that eliminates the cyclical theory. You think I need either a lot more or less drugs? Drugs are bad, okay? You shouldn't do drugs because if you do drugs, okay, you end up being a Twitch streamer, okay? And you get a vast majority of people, okay, who also do drugs talking to you. Okay. The answer is always more. Yeah, probably. You do think the universe is a white hole, which implies we are in a black hole, but not the kind of black hole that we see like at the center of the Milky Way in most galaxies. Well, basically, the universe is itself it's a contained, measurable amount of information. It's just it's so much information that we can't fathom it. It's a number we could never consider, but it is measurable. There's no such thing as infinity, and the universe is certainly not infinite. And therefore, if you can package the idea of the universe, then you can try to explain its origins and where it's going. I think that astrophysics and trying to understand the universe around us is like the modern day version of religion, because societies and civilizations came onto religion as a means of explaining where they came from and who they are and where they were going. Thank you for the cheer, Ethan. And so when we hit a point of technological superiority like we have today in this era, eventually we got far away from the idea that God is responsible for all of it, and then we started getting to the point where we're like, okay, well, let's explain this stuff as best we can. So our religion, so to speak, isn't necessarily the same kind of religion where we worship a deity, but really we worship the idea of thinking about our origins. You guys are totally spamming the burp dividend. I'm removing the exploit if you guys muggy up my chat too much. I mean, I wanted you guys to exploit it because I changed something tonight, so I do want you guys to try it out. I did make the delay 1 second instead of 8, but just letting you guys know that in the future, this kind of spamming is going to be looked down upon.
Heis93 says, so you guys keep talking about science, and I'm getting tired of it because science debunks magic. So you are effectively taking my magic away, which is unfortunate, but I suppose I can't do much about it. So for now I physically cannot be an evil wizard, and I'm going to throw burritos at my local Walmart until it blows up. It may take several years, but it will eventually explode from explosive diarrhea. So like that's gonna take a long time. This too deep for me, man. Like, what is this, brother?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Vincent says, oh, trust me, the edge of science is basically magic. You'd be surprised the things you can do once you understand the bounds of reality. And what you know, like what we're doing with the video game right now. We're experiencing the limits of reality. In the game. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, thank you very much, Ethan. I do like the money. I appreciate the money. All right, guys, get ready for a burp dividend. This should be fun. Rip headphone users. We'll get to the thought-provoking discussion shortly.
Look, you stupid bastard! You've got no arms left! Would you like to go see the school counselor? What did you
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Johnny. Magical Leo Pleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Where's A-Ron right now? No A-Ron, huh?
You two look kind of familiar. Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in the tool shed?
Might be some problems later, but we'll cross.
Hey, everybody, Brian's the new Meg.
Brian's new Mag. Brian's new Mag.
Yeah, you're the new me.
Well, thank you for asking. My name is a pimp named Slickback.
Wait, Jamar's
Named Slickback. Yes, please say the whole thing if you would. Yes, that includes the pimp named part. Yes, Tom, every time.
Look, Mr. A Pimp named Slickback.
No need for the mister.
Select 3 things from Stewie's room that I wish to be mine.
We could.
There's a book in there on how to eat healthy.
Well, what a great idea.
You fat bitch.
Peter, that pig could be in our stomachs in like 1 minute, and then we could do other stuff.
Okay, Peter, this is for the win. Say the word.
Come on, you
I'm a
Jake.
non-believer. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think this is working a little bit better.
For the boys.
We got holes, Tommy. We got holes.
Peter, just say what?
Yeah, Lois, this is not a race. Okay, I want to say who.
I'm here to ask you one question. Only.
I'm gonna go down to Taco Bell and get me a
Steak, small amount of peas. Is it what?
That's right. You win, Peter. You did it.
I think the 1 second is perfect. I think we've hit a. I think this is perfect.
She had to cut her legs off, poor thing. There was an ice storm and the power went out in her house. And she woke up with her feet frozen.
Hitting the balls with the train cinder block.
Cinder block.
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
PS2.
My sloppy Joe is all sloppy and no.
What, did you guys spend all your points? You guys know there's. You got 50. You can use 50.
I love lamb. I love lamb.
The ocean inside.
Damn, if anything, put the greasy hands on his boy's so the one place he knows his ass. 5 long years in this watch.
This is very important. We can't screw this up.
He died of dysentery.
Clive, you're leaving before the end of the burp dividend?
This uncomfortable hunk of man up my ass. 2 years.
I gotta be real, guys. If you don't use all 50 of your burp dividends, you're soft.
He's got huge, sharp. He can leap about. Look at the bones.
Look at the bones!
Oh, they took my freaking kidney.
All of them are.
Damn, I lost him. All right, cats, back in the bag. Come on, Fluffy. Come on, Mittens. Come on. Oh, what a ridiculous name for a cat. Oh, that's a person's name. A person's name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. It's been like 500 years.
No, go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Just this morning.
It's time to say
Some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza.
Long day.
Peter, what the hell? You can't bring that horse into our bed.
Lois, I cannot believe you would ban the horse from our bed. He
to Candy
who is a part of
Mountain.
this family
Candy
and only
Mountain,
wants you to love and
Charlie.
respect the
Yeah,
horse man
Charlie.
in the bed.
We're going to Candy Mountain.
Oh my God.
That's when I was 7 years old. I said
No, but I said no. Come on,
Don't you know about the bird? Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the bird. Well, a bird.
I forgot to mute the music during all that. I only see 135 redeems in my queue, and I wonder. All right, guys, that was a lot better. I think we're gonna leave it like that. That was with a 1 second delay.
Is something wrong? No. Everything's cool right now. Might be some problems later, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yep, you guys only redeemed about 107. I saw 107 burp dividends. Now, you guys do get a limit of 50 per burp dividend. So, you know, if you have 1,000 points to spend and you want to spend them on that, that's the place to spend them. That was perfect. That was perfectly organic. Going forward, since we got all 3 mods watching right now, I just want you guys to... I'm okay with people exploiting 2, 3, 5 burps in the span of like 5 minutes. What I don't want to see is people sending burps... Unless we get like a riot. We can get a burp riot, and then if like 4 or 5 people are participating and they're all pushing the burps, that's fine. But if you see one person being stupid and trying to push the burps, time them out for 5 minutes. Please. Just, we can exploit the burps. But we also want to keep it organic and not kill the joke. So I think we had fun with that tonight. And that's going to be the policy going forward, is if you're, I don't want to have a burp dividend every night. Maybe once a week, even if that. I'm fine with that, but that way it feels like a reward and not like some ridiculous gimmick that pushes viewership out of the stream. You know, I don't want it to be so frequent that it pisses people off, because it can piss people off. It's pretty loud. It's pretty obnoxious. I have fun with it. I love it. I just don't want any one person to be able to push it. So just keep that in mind. 5-minute timeout for anybody exploiting that on their own. If it's a riot, then yeah, it is a viewer nuke. For people who don't like stuff like that, it's an immediate, like, well, I'm out of this stream, so I get it. Don't let the gimmicks kill your vibe. I certainly don't. I love gimmicks. You guys can spam it. If you can get a coalition of like 3 or 4 people spamming it, we're not going to time out all of you. But if I see one person trying to do it and they're being stupid, then yeah. And that means like spamming it like every 20 seconds you're seeing a burp and it's just like totally disruptive to chat. Then that will result in a 5-minute timeout. If Chair starts the riot, I will personally fart in his mouth. That should set him straight. Drew P. Wiener. Wild. Venton just timed out. Oh, yes. He literally asked. That is so funny. I don't know how to change the time. You got to change the number you put after you put /timeout. His username will dictate it. Otherwise, it's just defaulted to 600 seconds. But it's denominated in seconds, is my understanding. Clive says, huge ass. Clive, have you actually seen my movie? Do you know who Huge Ass is? Are you a ball knower? Only ball knowers know who Huge Ass is. Also, look at all those Pokemon emotes. Oh, shish. I like those. Look at that Caesar emote. Let's see. It's Caesar, Gengar, Gardevoir, Krogunk, also Gardevoir, Machamp, a Machamp, Pikachu. That looks like Aegislash. The fuck is that? A Pokemon I don't know, which is rare. Chandelure, Sceptile, Garchomp, Sceptile. That's definitely not a Pokemon. That's definitely not a Pokemon. That's a llama. That's a llama from Fortnite. Caesar, Blastoise, Empoleon, and Darkrai. Alright, pretty good. I only missed one. Is that like... That's not Shiny Mewtwo. I know what Shiny Mewtwo looks like. So what the hell is that Pokemon that I didn't know? Oh, yes, says bro. I didn't even do anything yet on YouTube. You've been untimed out. John Hunglow. John Hunglow. I haven't heard that one before. I don't know where I got them. I love them. I love them. I do like a good Pokemon emote. Testicles. That's a really unfortunate name. Do you know the heaviest Pokemon ever is a basic? Is it? It's not Wailord, is it? I think Giratina was the heaviest one that I knew of. What's the heaviest one? I only slept 2 hours. My brain said, let's not miss another burp. You should definitely nap today. It does look like a Mewtwo, doesn't it? What the hell is it? Amanda Hug and Kiss? That one's not dirty at all. Oh, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's nice.
It's a really nice one. That's fun. That's not vulgar in any way. Oh, that's sweet. That's a joke you can tell your grandma.
Hey, agree. How you doing?
Who are you?
Me, I'm shiftesque. Not to be confused with shiftesque. Hello, I am shiftesque. How you doing, Gria? Long time no see. You've missed a little bit. We changed farm layouts, so we have to go for more auto petters because the farm we are using is the beach farm, and it can accept 44 more deluxe coops than the standard farm. We changed the farm. We kept the save file, changed the farm. It was a pretty sweaty affair yesterday. We went to the game files, changed the field. It was like surgery, but we were able to do it. So that's why we're still opening mystery boxes in case you needed an update on that. It was Cosmium or something. It must be a legendary I haven't heard of in a... Oh, gosh. Shiftesque? More like Shift Task. What, because it's a task to watch me? Wow. It's very hurtful. Hurt. Also, believers are kill. Believers are definitely kill. This is bad. Are you going to be doing a video on this? No, I'm just doing this for fun. Of course I'm going to be doing a video on this. I would not subject myself to this if I were not going to be paid at the end. I am going to make a video, and my goal is to make my first million-view banger. I have high hopes for this one. It was like a foot in diameter. What is it, like a black hole Pokemon? It was tied with a Pokemon that was like an entire city. So was your mom. It's not even an own. A foot in diameter is like nothing. Drew Peacock. Oh my god. Ugh. Well, a little while ago we were talking about some thought-provoking stuff, and now I see we're just throwing out names that Bart Simpson would call Mo Sizlak with. Phil McCrack. Does anybody else want to contribute to this, or is Clive just going to be our only participant in this stupidity? Cosmoem, that's the name? Let me guess. Fairy type. Pizza party. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, that's
nice. My grandma would love that one. Oh, that's sweet. See, they don't all have to be dirty.
Genitalia. Bro really just got me to say genitalia on live stream. That's crazy. I really was reading that one like, how's this one? What's this one gonna be? You know, I'm trying not to read them before I say them because I want you guys to appreciate your effort. Seymour Wiener, come on. Give me one that isn't from 1950. Do you know how to speak Slavic? I'm white. You just expect every white person to know how to speak Slavic? That's incredibly racist. It's fine. I forgive you. I do not speak Slavic, no. And I'm also kidding, by the way. Don't worry. You're cool. Crispy cock? That would be a terrible, terrible affliction to have. Jenny Talia. Everything reminds me of her. Gay bitch. You just reminded me of one. There's a goat on social media that Mrs. Schiff showed me once called Gabe Utsex. So, yeah, nice. Did you hear about Candace? Candace Dick? Yeah, yeah, we did that joke at the end of the night last night. I have a feeling these are going to get old quickly. Also, oh yes, what are you doing? Why are you... What is that? What... Are you stealing people's social security numbers with your evil wizard powers again? What are you doing? Or are you just posting numbers to my chat? Bro, what is racist about it? I don't understand this. Well, it's like if I asked you if you speak Farsi because you're from the Middle East. You know? I assume you don't. Do you? Huge erection. Love it. Holden penis. Chris Pratt. Oh. Oh, that's nice. You could tell your granny that one. He's like, I'm out. I ran out of jokes. Speaking Slavic with deep voice feels like Mad General.
Pushki. I don't know any Russian. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P.
Shiftesque? That's funny. Yeah, that's a good one. Wow. Take you all night to think of that. Willie Stroker. Harry Dixon U. That's not even... That's like... I don't know anybody who would ever be named that. Donkey Kong. Oh, that's nice. That's a sweet one. Oliver Clothes Off. No, whose name is going to be Clothes Off? Come on now. You guys are grasping at straws here. What is Command and Conquer? And who's Tim Curry? Is that Steph Curry's brother? All right, believers. You believed and you did not get paid out for that one either. Incredible stuff. All right, the next one is just going to be 3 auto petters for the rest of the night. Enjoy your gabbling. Gabble responsibly. All right, so we've opened 3,000 boxes, got 10 auto petters, so we should have gotten 15. We are behind. I really hope we get some auto petters with this set. Hopefully this stack is nicer to us. I really do not want to have to open gold mystery boxes for more than one more stream. Fill ya bum. Thanks, babe. Anita Dick. See, they don't know the game like you do. They don't know the game like you do, Mrs. Schiff. Barry McCockiner. Now we're talking. You guys know. You guys know. What a snot ball. Oh, thanks. That's okay, I guess. We did watch Letterkenny a long time ago. Can't watch that show without subtitles. Dick Buttkiss? That's actually the name of a football player. It's like a professional football player was named Dick Buttkiss. I'll never get over that. Yeah, let's get some tunes back on. Alcoholic. Wow. Speaking. Hi, is this alcoholic? Yeah. What can I do for you? Two years ago, I was watching a Mets game, and I shit you not, the veteran honoree of the game was Private Seymour Wiener. They displayed it on national television and said it out loud. Bro, imagine that. That's insane. And you gotta sit there and salute that man. Oh my God. What an what was his mother thinking? How can you knowingly have a last name like Wiener and be like, I know what I'm gonna name my son, Seymour. I can't see how this will go wrong in any way, shape, or form. The more and more I interact, the more and more I feel like a grand unk. You might be a little bit of an unk, Moondog, but it's okay. I honestly... Some of these chatters make me feel like unk, and I'm not unk, so I don't think you're that far ahead. You and Venton probably get along nicely. Harry Behinder? I'm sure you can think of a better first name for that combination. There's gotta be a better Behinder. Gaylord Fokker? Isn't that an actual name from a book? Holden McGroin. Oh, yes says, don't worry, I'm coming. Please don't. Don't do that. I just cleaned everything. That's crazy, Moondog. How dare you? How dare you know? She's not very vocal. Anyway. Meet the Parents, the movie Meet the Fockers. That's it. Yeah. Meet the Fockers. Isn't it Meet the Fockers? Hey, Gaylord Fokker. The whole premise of that movie was built upon the guy being named something ridiculous. I'm coming as in I'm coming to the store, you dirty people. Wouldn't you technically be going to the store? Meet the Fockers is the sequel? Oh, I see. That's not even... Clive, that's not even... That's not... You literally just... The last name is Tits. I mean, you can't even hide that. Enormous Tits. Like, come on. I guess in that context... No, that does make sense, so yes. I guess in that context, yes. Bend over bish. I've used bend over before. Peter file. That one's close. Speaking of, you just remind me. Have you guys ever seen that episode of Family Guy where it was one of the first season ones where they win the lottery and the first thing Peter does is... Or maybe it wasn't they win the lottery. Maybe he got like a really big welfare check. I can't remember what it was. But the first thing he did was take the family to the fast food place. He says, yeah, I'll have 6,000 chicken fajitas. The guy's like, what? He's like, chicken vaginas. I'll have 6,000 of them. I'm gonna add that as a sound effect. Oh, stupid ass got blocked. Mo Lester. I forgot I had an Xbox account named Barry McCawkener. Love it. Imagine, like, playing the game and getting killed by someone named Barry McCawkener. I would rage. I'd rage really badly. Harry Ascrack. You're not even trying at this point, are you? You're just, like, going for it. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Most people are alive to suffer, I would argue. We still need 19 auto-petters. I'm really, really hopeful that we get a few more before the end of the night. Mo says, I love this place. Mo is a professional sufferer. Insomniac extraordinaire. Dr. Coctor. Please, doctor, I need your assistance. What will it be? Life is suffering. Anyone telling you different is selling you something. Very true. Sourdy dough. First words tonight. You've been lurking, haven't you? Was playing Rainbow Six Siege once and got killed by someone named XX Pen 1 Sausage XX.
M00ND0G702 says, Fred here. You little lightweights cannot touch the auto sensor. I was born from at Phoenicians.
I don't get it. Fred, what the hell are you talking about? No, of course you can't type and drive. Absolutely, don't worry. You probably wanted to participate in the burp dividend, but you were just sitting there listening to people play sound effects instead. You poor soul. I'd rather you drive safely. Glad you got there safely. What is the reference to Speed? I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. And what does it mean to be kind of homeless? You're either homeless or you're not homeless. Why do I keep hearing this kind of homeless thing? I heard that today as well from someone on Financial Audit. I was like, kind of homeless? What does that mean? He was listening to Mental Hospital. What is that, like some new band I haven't heard of? God, I'm old. He was listening to Mental Hospital while driving. Yeah, that's us. Kinda homeless equals couch surfing. Yeah, I get that. It's like being bi. You're homeless, but you still get ducks sometimes. At least duck's a nice meal. It's from one of Speed's streams. Yeah, I figured it was from a Speed stream. I don't know much about Speed. All I see are the memes. Is he actually funny, or is he like Mr. Beast? Like super engagement farmer kind of guy? What are our opinions about iShow Speed? Did anyone see the iShow Meat stream? What the fuck you mean iShow Meat? What the hell? I love stupid stuff. No, it's not that I don't like stupid things. I love stupid things. It's just, perhaps in my old age, I have lost a little bit of my love for stupidity. I used to be an avid stupidity connoisseur. Yeah, but I got banned This stream as background noise is crazy. I'm glad that we can at least help provide you with some color in the background, Tanya. Speed scares me. I really don't know much about him. I just seen clips and pieces. He seems like a crazy guy, though. How the fuck do you accident? What do you mean? He showed his meat? I don't understand. What? Chaotic neutral. I love being the chaotic neutral. But I would prefer to be the chaotic evil, personally. He got mad and got up out of his seat. The funny thing is, though, Tanya, his ding dong flopped out. Yeah, I got it. Let's just, whatever. Let's move on from that. I definitely, that's crazy. I don't need to know anything about that. Tanya, the thing about us opening golden mystery boxes is that I can actually focus on chat and riff with chat. The golden mystery boxes have been like really boring to watch, but they've helped me kind of practice my persona and talking to chat, which is something I'm really grateful for. Of course, some viewers may not like it, but I can't always focus on chat the way I have during this whole golden mystery box saga over the last few weeks, so it's been nice to just kind of engage and talk about astrophysics and farts and funny people names. Don't be a talker, do things. Nah, evil is suboptimal.
You know I hate suboptimal.
She's a witch. Oh, she turned me into a newt! A newt.
We got better.
A newt?
He jumped up and began vigorously air humping toward the camera. During this, his dick slipped out of his shorts/boxers. That's crazy. I am practicing my yapping. And thank you. I also enjoy yapping. It gives me... The only thing that doesn't enjoy yapping is my vocal cords, which do get sore after 3 hours of yapping. Oh yes, just says my balls. Also, unpasteurized milk. Le Carpatron Duke Marriott. Like, what are you fucking saying? I just threw my fucking air purifier in the ground and I'm gonna lose my mind. First time home in over a week and I'm breaking things. Ah. Oh. Sorry, Sourdy Dough. That sucks. Probably got all wet too. Can you meow? Can I meow for you? You want me to meow for you? You want me, the adult male, the employed person, to meow for you.
Venton V has initiated a hostile voice takeover. Vocal control has been suspended for the next 200 seconds.
Meow. There you go, I meowed for you. Somebody clip that. Who the hell starts a conversation that way? I just sat down. Last time I put my air purifier on the ground, I got kicked out of the HOA. You just wondering what I do, Ethan? I work in finance for a bank. Big money, big money. Chocolate Peter Griffin. Yeah. Oh, we got an autopetter. Frickin' sweet. Oh my god. Oh, I've been opening all these boxes all goddamn day, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna put a frickin' hole in my head. It's absolutely agonizing. And then Lois calls me and she's going, "Oh, I want you to spend time with me, Peter. I want to talk about the groceries, Peter." And I'm like, "Oh my God, Lois, I have boxes to open, okay? I'm opening boxes." The fate of the world may depend on this, Lois. I'm trying to do something very important here, and you're talking about groceries. I don't care what's on sale. Did you know there's a 1 in 200 chance of pulling an auto petter out of a golden mystery box? Did you know that? I need 200 of them. You know how many golden mystery boxes I have to open up to get that, Lois? 40,000. All right? You know how long it takes to open 40,000 golden mystery boxes? Meh. Wasting stream viewers' time. Mantis says, "Is this all you did tonight?" Yes. I'm fucking bashing my skull on the wall right now. What is this shit? You didn't miss much. We just were getting auto hitters all night. Hey, Peter, what you doing there? I'm opening golden mystery boxes. What are you doing? Did you know this guy was caught in 4K meowing? Real. Not long with the right setup? What do you mean? We did also talk about relativity for a little while. Hey, Peter, what are you doing? Crack? What the hell?
Attention shift. A Heist 93 has issued a legally binding hydration order. Compliance is mandatory.
I am not gonna meow again. You guys got the first meow. Take that. You're lucky you got that one. We don't do mods, Mantis, you know that. If someone gives me 20 bucks right now, I'll meow again. Not mature enough for meowing, I just did it. I just did it. Someone clipped it. It's just, you know, I don't meow for free. I did it without my real voice. You don't want to hear me meow with my real voice. That would just be super uncomfortable for me and you. Next stream, I'll give him cat ears. She does have some cat ears. Please don't give me cat ears, honey. Nah, if you hold out, he'll do other stuff. Bait. I'm the masturbator here, okay? You, Mantis, stop trying to bait me, all right? I know you're trying to bait me. Oh, that's pretty good bait. That's pretty good bait. But as a masturbator, I know good bait when I see it. I'm not taking the bait. I can be comfortable with my masculinity and wear the pants and not subject myself to meowing. We'll do moose stuff for money. I love that. What's moose stuff? Whatever you want it to be. Get in. We've never seen these so-called pants. These are pants. I'm wearing pants. Just to clarify, I am clothed. I'm wearing pants. These are pants. They're shorts, but they're pants, alright? Could be a skirt. Are we sure? I gotta do some other shit on stream. You guys cannot be trusted. I can't just open golden mystery boxes for 3 hours. Hey, Unc, flex some muscles. I don't need to flex. I'll stay humble. You already know I'm jacked for my physique. Am I glad you came back? Well, you know, you had some color to chat. Dingling reveal? No, I'm not. I show speed, apparently. Yeah, get the tourist cop out of here. What the fuck you mean, dingling reveal? Yeah, please, tourist cop. He said freak. Get him, boys. I can tell the cabin fever is getting to you guys. You just want to see me do something, and I'm like, no. We open golden mystery boxes. That's what we do around here. This is what we do. My daddy opened golden mystery boxes, and his daddy opened golden mystery boxes. Oh, that one tanked my voice. Why are you dying over there, Mrs. Shift? I promise I won't do a dingling reveal, babe. They're gonna have to subscribe to my free OF. My free OF. It's not free, and I don't have one of those. And I never will, I hope. I mean, I'll save that for when I'm doing real estate. Back in my day, we opened golden mystery boxes by hand. No, none of these newfangled modifications you whippersnappers be using to save yourself a second or two. Also, we got a second auto petter Pog. Yo, someone give him 200 for OF. Stop. Have you not heard of Dingaling? What? I have heard of Dingaling. I hope is crazy. Do a stream where you just take a fucking walk or something. That shit would be funny. What the hell is a chat reset? I've typed shiftesque enough where my iPad no longer tries to autocorrect it. I like that. I like that. I'm glad that that's the case. Like, just change the topic? Oh, so you're saying you don't want us to recall the fact that you asked me to do a dingling reveal. Okay, I'm willing to move on. How's the weather, guys? Anybody experiencing good weather, bad weather?
Ethan _ 133 cheered X 1000, meow.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. 1,000. Well. Bark. What'd you think I was gonna do? I said $20. All right. I don't sell out. I know what I'm worth. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, though. I really appreciate that, Ethan. Genuinely. I didn't scam you. I named my price. $48 degrees. Is that Celsius? That's hot as hell. Making my nip NM pretty decent after the storms I had. I know you were without power for a while. Oh, I hope you're doing all right. Obviously, you have power now, which is good, so happy for you, at least in that capacity. Would chores cluck or nay? I could definitely do a chores cluck or a nay. There you go. There's your attempt at a nay. Oh, that was so cringe. My wife is going through some bad stuff, so the house is an icebox. That sucks. Wear extra clothing, I guess. And also, dogs don't bark like that. What do you mean, cheater? I'm no cheater. I told you, 20 bucks. That was 10. Yeah, 1 bit is a cent. What about the A's now? A. Mrs. Schiff, please make him meow. This is extortion. It's not extortion. Guys. Listen, I actually don't want anybody to pay me any money to meow, by the way, because honestly, the real decision here is for, I'll get the whip. She's a good girl. She don't need that. That's wild.
Dutch, I'm trying to sneak, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap from my ass cheeks keeps alerting the Pinkerton.
Love that one. I freaking love that one.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Curved swords. Guys, I will listen. I said what I said about the price of it. I don't. My pillow for the Birdman. I don't want to meow because obviously
There's no need to worry because Frog Daddy's here and he's got your back.
But every man has his price. I don't want to do my day job, but I do that happily because they pay me.
Take a salt tablet.
So I name my price, and if we reach that price, I will meow against my better judgment and will, without any voice changer on whatsoever. It will be very underwhelming.
Barnacles, Patrick, what did you eat?
Oh, some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza.
No, I did just this morning.
Some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza.
Bros is sellout. You could use that terminology, sure, but I prefer to use the word entrepreneur. I have a product, I sell it. In this case, the product is just me making a fool of myself. You are a clown for profit. Well, thank you very. Yeah, no, that's. I just don't wear makeup. Instead, I open golden mystery boxes. That's my whole act. Why are we trying to make him meow? Because the stream is boring our end? Stop it, Benton. Unfollow? Don't unfollow. Boo. Boo, unfollowers. Boo. No meow, no follow? I'm not going to be extorted for a follow. You don't even pay me. Someone paid for all these memberships. Maybe it was you. It was not me. I know who it was, but they prefer to remain anonymous, and I'm okay with that. Maybe you are trying to buy our love. Someone's buying it. I just do the entertainment. You want to meow? Do you guys really want to meow? I just did 2 of them, so there you go. That would be what you're getting, by the way. There you go. Go ahead, clip it. Go ahead. Take it out of context. You just got me saying it twice. I also said it a dozen times before that. Me? Ow. There you go. If we could do faces in the chat, we would be unimpressed face. Consider yourself scammed. I'm not a scammer. You scammed yourself on this one. I just meowed, guys. I just did it. I did meow. Meow. There you go. See? Meow.
Meow.
All right. Are you ready? Here's the one. Are you ready? Here it is. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Meow.
All right. That's it. I did it. You all can go to sleep happy now. Bye-bye. Good night. I did it. I did the meow. What do you mean? Watching some random unk in Twitch at 5 a.m. meowing feels wrong. Well, you're here watching it. Of all the things you could make him do, y'all choose meow. That's what I'm saying. There's so no creativity. Oh, by the way, guys, we did get 3 auto petters before the end of stream, so believers are gonna get a payout, which is good because they were getting murdered this week. This stream. Choose outcome. Yes. Complete prediction. I'm gonna open as many as I can of these boxes before 10 p.m. and then we'll call it a night after 10. The reward wasn't worth the hype. I know, it's like GTA 6. Do T-Rex roar? No. What do you want? A ding-a-ling reveal? A bark? I can do bark. Arf, arf. Got that dog in me. I do got that dog in me. Arf, arf, arf. That I'm happy to do because that's actually on character for me. Ding-a-ling might need to be added to the auto mod, perhaps. Wild chat tonight. Chat has been wild tonight. You guys, this guy is a furry at this point. I've been called worse. Did we squeeze out a second pizza party? Tomorrow, since we got so many people here, everybody's here. Tomorrow, all sound effects will be half off. All random fart sound effects and regular ones will be half off. Manta's saying some wild shit. Absolutely wild shit. Well, I meant to do it for tonight's pizza party, but I forgot. So instead, tomorrow, all the sound effects are going to be half off. Oh, we just had the pizza. Now, you're welcome to have pizza at any time when watching the stream. We did the pizza party tonight. I did the presentation of One Last Brain Cell's beautiful slides, and that was it, you know? So it was, we had a good time, I think. I forgot to buy pizza when I went out. Damn. You missed it? Kind of. I mean, I ate 2 pieces of pizza live from a bag. And we did a presentation, and that was about it. What was the timestamp? Probably about 20 to 30 minutes in when I did the presentation. Yeah, you did miss the slides. But they will be there on the VOD. The VOD's available on Twitch immediately, and I'll make it available on the YouTube at shiftesque VODs tomorrow at some point, probably early in the morning. I don't care about your pizza. Sheesh. If the board wants to put the vote for another pizza, they have to get my approval because I am the chairman of the board. And it needs to be a unanimous decision, so if we run a unanimous poll and the board votes to vote for another pizza party, then we'll do another pizza party. Clive, please stop advertising your dingling reveal. As far as I understand, you are a minor. You should not be advertising things like that, especially not in my stream. To any FBI agents currently viewing the stream, I am not endorsing that, and mods, be weary of Clive, because he's a wild card. Yeah, don't show your dingling, especially not if you're a minor. Ensuring that, love it. Good use of chores. All right, that was our last box. We opened a lot of boxes tonight. We did not get as many auto petters as I would have liked, but we did get 13 more. We also got 19 more golden animal crackers. So our auto petter count is now at 188. Our golden animal cracker count is at 1,043. And the amount of gold mystery boxes we've opened is... let's see here. 33832 plus 99, 23, and then 284 less 999 is 699 plus 15, 314. No, that's totally wrong. Plus 300. 37,443. All right. All right, so we only need 16 more auto petters. Tomorrow we will be streaming once again, and we will try to get those auto petters. And then we will be officially done, finished, absolutely, completely finished with ever opening gold mystery boxes for this challenge ever again. For real this time. Totally not scamming. We won't have to do it again. I promise. We won't have to do it again. It's fine, Clive. You're good. Nope. You just don't. When the bit's dead, stop doing the bit. The thing about bits is they're funny until you drive them into the ground, and then they're not funny. See, I'm really good at bits because I'm funny, and so I know when to stop a bit. And welcome to Shift's school of bits. Sometimes a bit is funny, and then you do a bit too much, and it's not funny anymore, and then it just makes people uncomfortable. So stop doing a bit when the bit's not funny anymore. Good advice. All right, guys, it's been a great stream. I had a really good time. We had a lot of viewers tonight, had a lot of follows, had a lot of donations, and even some gifted subs. So everybody who contributed some funds to me and Mrs. Shift, I really appreciate you guys. And everybody who just sat here and viewed, whether you dropped a penny in my bucket or not, I really appreciate you being here and spending the last few hours with me. We'll be live again tomorrow around 6:30 as well. I think we're going to go live again early just to make totally sure we get all our auto petters out of the way. And with that all said, it's been a pleasure. Make sure you show up tomorrow. All random sound effects and random fart sound effects are going to be 50% off on Twitch for one night only. You won't want to miss it. Make sure when you wipe that you don't polish, otherwise you get hemorrhoids. Call your mom, and I'll leave it at that. Have a great night. Goodbye.